It's like a broken mirror. It's getting clearer. The end is closer. Never before you want nothing more when you're headed for when you're lost in the darkness. And we say goodbye and go underground or up towards the sky. Up in smoke, burn down the sides. At least we're still friends. At least we're still alive.
Wrestling's fake.
Oh, yeah?
Jesus!
The organization that brought you Tangled Web, Tournament of Death, and Prelude to Violence. 15 years of hardcore tradition. The Combat Zone is professional wrestling's proving grounds. Combat Zone doesn't do PG. No ballroom dancers or pimps shucking and jiving in our ring. Just the biggest names in independent professional wrestling. Masada.
Oh my God! What? Yeah, what the hell?
Adam Cole.
Only in pro wrestling can two men kill each other and then follow it up with a hug covered in blood.
Danny Havoc.
Oh, please, no.
Drake Younger.
Just moving your body on the canvas. Painful? Not as painful as that!
CZW features the ultimate hybrid style of high-flying mat wrestling combined with hardcore, death-defying action the other promotions wish they were allowed to show you. Get the latest news on live events, internet pay-per-views, and more. Or score yourself a classic CZW t-shirt from their online store. Support the ultra-violent underground. Go to czwrestling.com or follow Combat Zone on Twitter.
MoreLikeRadio.com. Because mean people need to laugh too.
Hey, smoker! Sick of smelling like a burnt turd and having your lungs filled with tar? Are you sad and lonely? Like me? Well, help has arrived, at least for the smelly tar part. Put down those disgusting cigarettes and try a RevoCig. RevoCigs are electronic cigarettes that come in both disposable and reusable forms. While normal cigarettes have more than 4,000 toxins, RevoCig e-cigs contain only 5 simple ingredients and using vaping to mimic smoking. For the non-scientist, that means you're puffing water vapor instead of noxious fumes. They even contain nicotine, so you're still getting your fix without filling yourself with poison. They come in different flavors too, like Cured Tobacco, Siberian Menthol, Oregon Blackberry, and the all-new Sava Vanilla. RevoCigs are also money savers. Each individual cartomizer equals about 2 packs of cigarettes and costs only a fraction of the price. You'll literally save thousands. Browse the product catalog online at revosig.com. That's RIVOSIG.com. For a limited time, input the promo code MORE10 at checkout to get 10% off your entire order. That's MORE and the number 10. Join the revolution today at revosig.com.
Did you know you can listen to any of the More Like Radio shows on the go? Download TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and search More Like Radio and never miss a show.
After a long break from live shows, the Fifth Circle returned. Mersh, of course, was being passive-aggressive.
Yeah, because now he's focused on our good show.
And Marie was being overly honest.
So you guys like Hippo Juice 1, 2, or 3 the best?
The news followed, covering Dennis Rodman's audience with the Pope, so they can play dress-up together. Veronica Mars gets a movie funded by Kickstarter. Facts about a guy who represents an imaginary character.
25 things worth knowing about the new Pope, niggas.
And against his better judgment, Cousin Joe called in, which of course began a series of uncomfortable Joe moments for the night. Hammy also called in, but his welcome was somewhat less hostile.
Hammy, please feel free to stay on all you'd like, sir. We're more than happy to have you on.
Leading into the first break, the lads goofed on Ball Rescue. Back from the break, Royce was being Mr. Sensitive.
When police arrived at the apartment complex, they said the woman's eyes were swollen shut and her mouth was so swollen she could hardly speak. You dumb bitch.
At this point, I called in to openly mock a former show and somehow avoided being the target of Joe's ire.
Dark Fox, you're not doing anything. Royce is.
Chomping at the bit to earn that anger, Royce put his little buddy on the spot.
If you were me, who would you believe? I'm asking.
Marie was at her wit's end, though.
I'm so fucking sick of listening to this. I feel like we've been circling for weeks.
And now, two men who really should have been spun on the mother's backs, Mersh and Royce. The Fifth Circle.
Really means one. This club will hopefully be closed in 3 weeks.
It's 10 p.m. on the East Coast. Broadcasting from the More Like Radio frequency. This is the Fith Circle.
Dude, Larry, it's awesome being in the 1%.
We reject that message.
It's so great to be in the 1%. Dude, don't knock it till you try it. I literally went jet skiing and got blown twice yesterday.
Does he wear a condom when he fucks you?
No.
That a girl.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying condoms are for faggots.
Hey, listen, Alanis Morissette song.
What?
When we're trying to get a...
I have no ass?
No ass,
I've
dude.
always been told to have a good ass.
Hey, you're laughing.
Hold on, I'll take my pants off.
No, whoa! Jesus Christ. He's actually... No, he's taking his pants off.
I'm pantsless the rest of the show.
Fucking yeah, I'm leaving. So, Shoop, 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 shoop. Yeah, it's Thursday night. It's the Fifth Circle. It's radio program. Yeah, it's on morelikeradio.com. Sorry, folks, if you can't hear me over the fat wobbles. But we're dropping the bass. I'm so over this theme song. We need a new theme song, folks. So...
I
Dark
have
Fox,
3 intros.
do something. I don't know.
3 intros, because you got tired of the first 2 songs, and now we have one with
it's
no
okay,
bad music.
Because there's a certain Canadian who only has one show to work for now.
Oh, Dark
So,
Fox.
Yeah, so he can maybe whip something up.
Yeah, you know.
Because, I don't know.
If he's not too busy calling in
not
fake
gonna do
police
it.
reports.
Seriously. Seriously, it's too early for that already. It's too early for that already.
You're right, it is. I apologize. I'm so sorry. It's my fault.
You realize that, you fucking retard? You're on my show. My show. You're on my show.
No. Already?
You stupid fuck. You're on my show.
Already?
My show.
That's not me. Don't look at me like it's me.
Anyway, welcome to the show, guys.
I don't know what that was.
We're having
that was
fun.
Thank you for the welcome.
Of course, 908-444-MLR1 is the phone number. Don't ask me what the fucking numbers are. I don't know. I don't call in because I'm on the show.
954-573-2780 is the other number if you want to call in. At HippoJuiceFilm or at Mersh. There you go.
But I hear that all the time. Like, well, MLR, what are the numbers? I don't know. Fucking look at your phone, dude. I have a droid. I would look at my phone. I don't have it on me because I'm a professional. I don't have my fucking phone on me on the air. But look at your phone and dial. It's MLR for More Like Radio.
Mm-hmm.
You can call in and talk to us.
What if I have a BlackBerry and it doesn't have the little numbers?
Well, if you have a BlackBerry, you're a faggot, and I probably don't want you to call in.
All right.
You
I
have
was just asking. Jesus.
If you have a BlackBerry, you're certainly not listening to this show on it. Well, you have to have the RIM service. Oh, great. So that'll eat up 20% of my fucking my bandwidth at all times.
And battery. Don't forget battery because it always has to be connected. Nah, but BlackBerry, they're doing good.
No, it's cool because RIM's going to come out with a charger that you can plug into your bicycle, and it charges your BlackBerry while you ride your bicycle.
Cool, that's great.
It's great. Yeah,
That's great.
Ahead of the curve.
Yeah, you guys got it.
You guys got it, BlackBerry.
Cornered the market, bro.
Congratulations. You did great.
Really good.
RIM. God, do you remember when BlackBerry was a pussy getting phone?
Yeah,
Like,
no, of course.
I remember when I had a BlackBerry and people were like, "Oh, you have a it's one of the touchpad, like the touch
Yeah,
screen ones."
yeah.
I know it's really nice.
I like to call it a crackberry because I was addicted to it.
But I used to, I swear, like as soon as I had a BlackBerry, it was like, yeah, I know, it's very nice. Paid a lot of money for it. I get that. And now it's just like, ew, you have a BlackBerry? What is wrong with you? What else do you have? A beeper?
You know, if you have a BlackBerry, you know your phone service is Metro PCS.
But like even Virgin Mobile and Straight Talk have like droids now. Why do you have a BlackBerry? What is going on?
Because I can't give it up. I like the keypads.
Really? Do you?
Phones have ruined TV. Phones have aged TV badly. I don't know if because even if a show's like only 3 years old, if you see somebody with a flip phone, you're like, oh, what is this horse shit? A flip phone? When was this filmed? The 40s?
You're allowed to have a flip phone as long as you like look like Sam Elliott.
No, but you
know what I mean? Like that's the only time when it's like a 60-year-old dude.
When was this
with a
filmed?
big handlebar mustache?
The fucking 40s? What is a flip phone? I can't. Dude, try watching the old 24. Me and Marie tried to watch it from the beginning, and you forget that it came out in 2002. So when you're watching it, he's like, oh, I'm downloading it to my PDA. I'm like, oh, God, it's so bad.
What do you got, your Palm Trio?
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, the only time you should have like a flip phone or a Nokia at this point is if you're like 50 or older. If you're a young person with a flip phone, you're like, oh, cool, you're a crackhead. I got it. So anyway, yeah, 908-444-MLR1. If you have a flip phone, definitely don't call because, ew.
Because we don't want your
Yeah,
call.
because you
You're
probably
gross.
live in a neighborhood that we wouldn't want you to call.
Because you're gross
You're
and
not going
or
to be
Puerto
interesting.
Rican.
You're not, oh, that guy, I'm just stuck to my phone,
Wow, that guy with that flip phone, I bet he has a lot of cool stories.
You know what you never hear? Hero cop and flip phone user.
You know what you never hear in the same sentence? Flip phone and bottle service. You know what you never hear? The valet stole my flip phone. I guess what we're trying to say is if you have a flip phone, you should kill yourself.
I just don't like anybody that can't listen to our fine quality programming on their flip phone.
I think she's right. I mean, I have to agree with that. She's 100% accurate.
Seriously. If you don't have a droid, you should. If you can't figure out how to use a droid by now, you should kill yourself. Everyone in my family over 50.
All right. Well, let's play the first story. How about that?
Well, how about we don't fucking. First of all, how about we not boss each other around?
Yeah, I thought we were being nicer.
Yeah, I thought this was a new era.
Right. We had our first MLR birthday. Everyone's nicer.
Seriously,
Everyone gave
I thought this was
going to
be a softer,
guys,
kinder, gentler
I'm
fucking
sorry.
new
I'm
age.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, seriously, what was the new video?
He delivered a woman named Mary Angela Tobin a package filled with marijuana. However,
that's a nice
FedEx
gift.
allegedly delivered a woman named Mary Angela Tobin a package filled with marijuana. However, as WBZ reports, that's not the part that scared her the most.
The whole situation's completely overwhelming. A man called in through the door and he asked me if I had a FedEx package.
She claims FedEx sent the dealers right to her front door.
WCVB reports the package contained 7 pounds of marijuana.
Tobin called police. They came and made an arrest, but now she fears retribution. Her suit alleges FedEx violated state privacy.
Can I pause this?
Sure.
Because I want to get kind of. So, this chick got this package accidentally.
7 pounds of marijuana.
And this guy showed up to get his weed.
He's like, hey, can I get my package, please?
And she freaked out and called the police.
She called the police before the guy
She
showed up.
deserves to get murdered.
No, she called the police before the guy showed up.
She deserves to get killed.
Oh, no, I agree. I mean, the thing is that
She sounded old. Is she old?
She's like in her 40s. But let's not. The retribution thing is bullshit. Okay.
I want to pass the Mind Your Business Act of 2013.
Yeah. Let's play
to her front door.
WCVB reports the package contained 7 pounds of marijuana.
Tobin called police. They came and made an arrest, but now she fears retribution.
You're not going to get retribution from pot dealers. It's pot dealers. Relax. Calm down.
Nah, dude, the fucking pot cartel
No, there's no
It's gonna
such
come
thing.
down, and they're gonna fucking cut her.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna hit you with their skateboards? Nothing's gonna happen. Relax.
Yeah, dude, they're gonna choke her.
It was 7 pounds of pot.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's a gateway drug to other badder retribution.
They're gonna kill her, and they're gonna trace the ligature marks on her neck
Yeah.
to fucking somebody's dreadlocks.
Oh, okay, you're right.
And boom, CSI.
Her suit alleges FedEx violated state privacy laws by disclosing her address.
As for the reason she opened the package in the first place,
She says as soon as she opened the package, which she thought was a birthday present for her daughter, she called police.
Wait, I only ordered my daughter 3 pounds of marijuana. This can't be right.
Yeah, you know what? Fucking, Amazon. Sometimes you win
God
some, you lose
damn
some
it,
with them.
Amazon.
Fucking Amazon.
She opened the package, which she thought was a birthday present for her daughter. She called police.
WCVB says FedEx refuses to comment on pending lawsuits. For Newsy, I'm Chris.
Aw.
Yeah.
They
FedEx
refuse to
refuses to comment on what we call 30% of their business.
She's so dumb. She should have resold that and made a hell of a profit.
Seriously, didn't you watch Weeds?
Nobody watches Weeds.
Seriously, that's Showtime.
Weeds? Or you mean the Disney Channel version of Breaking Bad?
And they try to do comedy too at Showtime. It's like, hey, we have Doug Stanhope and then 27 Gallagher specials. Fucking Showtime
And
sucks.
Gallagher too.
Yeah, Showtime sucks a dick.
Escort charged with attempted murder for penis biting, cops say.
What?
An escort accused of attacking a man.
Where was this escort?
Vegas?
The Orlando Sentinel. An escort. Fucking Florida.
God damn it.
God, our state sucks.
I know, it really does.
It's so bad.
You have to be doing this on purpose.
Ugh.
Maybe it's just because we're in Florida. Google only results. Google Florida stories. I don't know.
An escort accused of attacking a man and nearly biting his penis off during a sexual encounter at an Orange County hotel was arrested on attempted murder charge Tuesday morning.
Murder charge?
Attempted murder.
Yeah, it was a
biting
murder,
a-
death, kill.
Yeah. MDK. You've been fined
Yeah.
1 credit of the
And
verbal
then-
Larry statute.
We haven't had a murder, death, kill in
Mary?
Orlando in like 3 hours.
I thought it was Mary Fuck Kill. Thought that was the game.
Deputies were called to Crestwood Suites.
No, what I was implying was that Simon Phoenix is loose in the Orlando area.
Deputies were called to the Crestwood Suites.
And then we're going to have to thaw out Sylvester Stallone and have him team up with Rob Schneider.
But what about Sandra Bullock? She was in the movie too.
Yeah, and I've obviously, but they're going to have
She never told us how to use the 3 seashells. So
hot
fuck her.
dogs.
And they're going
armor hot dogs.
They're going to have video sex with each other.
Oh, yeah. Be well, John Spartan. Deputies were called to the Crestwood Suites on University Boulevard after multiple 911 calls, never forget, reported screaming and growling sounds from the room on the second floor of the hotel. You know why, though? Because hotel everybody... Get it? It's like the ludicrous song. They arrived to find the victim covered in a significant amount of blood with numerous bite wounds. The report states he was rushed to the Orlando Regional Medical Center Trauma Center.
That man's name was Edgar Friendly.
Dennis Leary, you mean?
Sorry, go on.
Taco Bell won the franchise wars. The man had significant bites of his penis and testicles. Demolition Man quotes all night now. The report states, as well as damage to his leg and abdomen, chest, and fingers. His alleged attacker, Priscilla Vaughn, was nude and had blood around her mouth, which had spread to her face and head. The reports say, adding Vaughn growled and snarled at deputies. The victim later told deputies his attacker was an escort he'd hired for a Monday evening. After dinner, they returned to the hotel room where they drank alcohol and Vaughn used ecstasy, the reports say. During the consensual sex, the escort became more aggressive, and she began to bite his genitals.
After she bit his genitals, she broke into the cryo prison and broke out all her criminal friends and thawed them out. Sorry.
He described it as she was trying to eat his penis and testicos. The
She
report
said it tasted like rat burger.
He said he shouldn't have gotten the barbecue sauce flavored axe.
The victim tried to get away, and report states Vaughn was too powerful and could not get her off of him. She also took his cell phone away. Then he tried to call for help. The Sentinel is not naming the victim because of the sexual nature of the crime. When deputies searched her room later, they found a significant amount of blood, knocked over furniture, strewn around belongings, as well as sex toys that had been severely damaged by bite marks. The damage to the toy indicates a desire to cause severe damage, the reports say. Vaughn, 29, faces charge of attempted second-degree murder,
Maybe she was a vampire.
false imprisonment, and tampering with the victim's ability
You think she was a
to
vampire?
contact law enforcement. Huh?
Think she was a vampire?
I don't know. I know someone's missing a penis, though.
Why would you just want to start biting shit all willy-nilly?
I don't
Is
know.
that a result of ecstasy? Does it make
Does
you
ecstasy make you want to bite things? You did ecstasy.
I've never wanted to bite somebody's titty or vagina off. Like, it's never been.
So jury's still out. Maybe.
I've never lost my That's the thing. The problem with these situations that we always read about, it's always severe psychosis triggered by drugs. Like you
Right.
can have a bunch of people like me do drugs and have weird sex, and like it'll never get it never gets beyond a certain weird level because you're both two semi-logical people
Yeah.
who will have a fucking stopping point.
Normally, I would agree with you, but I feel that an escort in the Orlando area is a very sane person.
See, she's right. She's right. So,
So it couldn't possibly be psychological issues.
No.
It had to have been the drugs.
Uh-huh.
You're right, because I've seen all of Orlando is exactly as people picture it. It's all pristine.
Oh, I thought that you were going to say we're all in stupid mouse suits.
That's I thought went without saying.
It did.
Yeah. We just take them off of the show. They let us do it for the show.
We don't want to
immediately put them back on.
We don't want any copyright infringements.
Yeah, there's like a weird thing. If you're outside of the house without the mouse suit on, you're instantly ticketed.
Yeah, people are be like, "Psst, out of towners. That's how we can tell who's from out of town. It's not because they're a terrible driver. It's because they're not wearing a suit.
Jail probation for writing bomb threat on job application.
Which it is a way to at least get to the top of the pile. At least a way to
Yeah,
get it read.
Yeah.
Wait, did he write an actual threat, or did he put on his job application that he's really good at writing bomb? Like that's a skill on his resume.
Kearney, Nebraska. A Kearney man in jail for writing a bomb threat on a job application. With good time, Jason Dornoff could serve 22 days in jail for making felony terroristic acts. In July, Dornoff, 38, was placed on 4 years probation early this week in Buffalo County District Court. Judge Wright gave him 3 days credit for time already served. On July 5th, Dornoff filled out a job application at a Kearney restaurant and wrote a bomb threat on the back of the application.
Hey, at least he's trying. At least he's filling out job applications.
Did they
He's
say
not
what it said?
underemployed.
Exactly.
What?
What did the threat say exactly? Do they have a
I don't
copy?
know. It doesn't say. No, it doesn't say. It's
I'm
a very
just curious
short story.
what you write, or if he had enough lines. I mean,
I
sometimes they
guess-
give you like so little space, and you have this really long email address, and then you have to start like writing the .com part like up the paper. Don't you have that problem?
No, but I did want to bring something up, and Joe, and I will give credit to Cousin Joe, the show that was on before this. Now I'm looking it up, and I'm obsessed with it. What's up with these Bitcoins now that they were talking about on Cousin Joe's show? Do you know anything about this, Marie?
I was listening, and no, I have
Okay.
no idea what a Bitcoin is.
Joe, if you're listening, call in real quick. But I was just, do you have your? I mean, I've heard of it, but
Well, it's kind of like where you go to places and you can buy currency within that place. Like they have it in the strip club business. Like for instance, you can come in and if you have a credit card but you don't have cash, you can swipe your card and then we give you this like currency that works in the club, and then you can spend that currency on things like, let's say, AIDS. Sorry.
But then you can't ever trace the AIDS back.
no,
is
but
what
I'm
you're
seeing
saying.
like people are like real places are now taking Bitcoin as money. Like I don't understand. How does it work?
I don't know.
Could
Maybe
someone
Mitch
explain-
can.
I have some information on
Thank
Bitcoins.
God, Mitch. Go ahead.
Bitcoins are actually real. I mean, I'm sure this is going to be a complete surprise to you, but Bitcoins are really big amongst conspiracy theorists.
You know what's surprised to me? That you're on the show. I'm amazed and happy because that never.
Hey, it's funny, Mitch, because when I did the search for Bitcoins, one of the things that came up was like Alex Jones talking about it.
Yeah.
Like he had the guy on, and he says that it's part of like changing currency and
Yeah, it's not fiat money. I don't even know what fiat money is, but it's not that.
what is like a fiat, like the vehicle?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm confused. Like, I don't like my money to be in car form. I
Oh,
like it
that's
to be in
great.
paper
Oh,
form.
Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency based on open source peer-to-peer internet protocol.
Okay,
It was
here's what
introduced
happens
by a
is that-
pseudonymous developer named Satoshi Nakamoto. Oh, that sounds legit. That
Okay,
sounds good.
Mersh, you're not doing this justice. What it is, I watched their tutorial video, and basically it's like Warcraft, where you have your little your orcs or whatever, and they go out and they mine gold, and then that gold becomes money, which you can trade other people.
I don't. This doesn't make any sense. What and why are people taking this as real money? Explain this to me, Mitch.
Well,
I'm sorry, but I'm a pretty smart. I'm a pretty smart person. I'm pretty smart person.
Well, see, instead of like
what
housing
backs the
orcs-
money? What backs the money? What?
No, instead of building a barracks and housing orcs and stuff, and then going out and mining gold, you're using your computer to make some sort of processes, and they like source the computers together to make more powerful computers, and they mine gold, internet gold.
And you can use that to buy pizza?
And then what your the more powerful computer you have, the more internet gold you can get, which you can trade to other people who only believe in your fake currency.
So if everyone believes, it becomes real, like Santa?
So
Yes.
I can use it now to pay my rent?
No.
So
Unless you're paying a believer.
No, the way that I said it was, if I can't go to the store and buy a pack of cigarettes with it, it's not real money. Credit card, I mean, that's all digital, but you can still buy it.
Or
You
even
can do
with
that
a
money.
small piece of gold, like that's, like, you know what I mean? That's like at least refined
Well-
and just a tiny piece. You could go into a store and work something
Mersh,
out.
I'll have you know that the government found some lost gold coins.
Shut your face.
They're
This,
in
oh,
pristine
God.
mint condition, lost
These
for
commercials,
ages.
I'm so tired of these commercials where they're like, the mint lost this gold. Now we're going to stamp a picture of an Indian on it, and it's worth 4 times
Okay, but
the
I
amount of
don't
gold.
I don't understand. So all these digital transactions, I'm reading about it now. I understand that, but why would because Joe was talking about this before on his show that other like real places like pizza places and other places are taking this as money. Why would you want if it's not backed by anything?
Well, because
why do people want it?
No, see, what I don't get is you're right. There is no backing, and like I've actually read about like Bitcoin bankers or whatever, where they can basically declare any value they want. Like my Bitcoins are now worth $10 real dollars a piece, and they can just do whatever they want with the money, and then people will buy it or sell it based off that, and then they take a huge cut. From
But
it. They get rich.
who adjusts the prices? Like
Obama?
Why
the
no?
Bitcoin banker, the person who runs it's like a stock exchange almost.
But you
So
can
the person
cash
who
out.
runs-
Can you cash out?
They make their own stock exchanges, and the person who runs it can set their own prices if they want. It's not that hard.
But can I cash it out?
I think so, but I don't know.
You think so? You think so?
But why would you?
This is
See, I don't get it
craziness.
either, though.
But why
What are
would
they
you
doing?
But why would you need to cash it out if everyone accepts it? It's just a continuous trade of
But
coins.
it's not backed by anything, so it is so volatile. It's like it's monopoly money, except some people are dumb enough to believe it's real.
No. Okay, listen. I understand all that. I get everything you're saying, but I don't understand why this. Like, that's like paying for pizza with feathers. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, why?
I'll tell you why. Because the pizza place probably gets its pizza dough and marinara sauce and string cheese and whatever using their own Bitcoins because the farmers are now accepting it.
Why are farmers accepting Bitcoin?
Because they can't make any real money.
Government gave them a subsidy on Bitcoin, so
All
they're
right,
able to accept them now.
Okay, that
The
actually
government is
Because
so
they're
in debt.
starving the farmers out.
That actually-
Everybody knows
It's
it.
owned by Monsanto, actually.
They're not allowed to
Okay.
make money on food.
Okay, and you're doing the Ventura thing, but Mitch, why do
Bitcoin. It's all I have now.
Mitch,
I've got all my
Why-
money in Bitcoin.
He has a Braxis
why do
royalties too.
conspiracy theorists? What do they think? What do they think is going to happen? Like Mitch, you're pals with a bunch of them.
they want to support Bitcoin and everything because it's an open source thing. It's not run by the government, and because the dollar is not backed by gold and silver anymore, they remove that. But they're moving over to a different currency that's backed by nothing. Also,
Sends me actual currency. I have coins. They let me pick whatever people I want to put on them. I have silver coins with pictures of guys from the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, now Cousin Joe's calling in. I'm assuming.
They
to
might
Yes,
ask
I
be
asked
you
him.
to
I
say-
asked him to because he brought it up, and I
Hey.
wanted to see. Hey, Joe.
Hey, what's up?
What is this Bitcoin thing? Because
is this where you buy your drugs from, Joe, with Bitcoins?
No, I wish I...
Explain it to me because I'm trying to understand it.
I wish I knew more about it, but from what I understand is it's the internet's version of currency, like beyond PayPal, where you could just have...
Yeah, but PayPal's backed by real money.
Right, but in this case, you could earn these Bitcoins by doing work like...
But you can earn real coins by doing work. It's not like it's impossible to go out and make real money.
No, of course not. But here's the selling point, I guess, is that these Bitcoins can be redeemed for real, actual money.
Fucking Marianne in the chat room, it's like simoleons. It's literally, it's a fake currency.
It is. It's like the fake money in Sim City.
What, are you going to spend it in Second Life?
No, it's not Monopoly money. I mean, you could actually trade it in for real.
You're right. It's not Monopoly money because I can hold Monopoly money in my hands.
Bitcoins. No, Monopoly money has more value.
Exactly. I can see and feel Monopoly money.
I can buy Park Place with Monopoly money. I can't do that with Bitcoins.
At least with Monopoly money, I can jot notes down on the back of it. Carry them around with me.
Stuart says he makes $100 a month mining Bitcoins.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I could suck one dick and make $100.
I thought 1,500.
What do you mean 100? Doesn't make sense. What does that mean? I don't understand.
I don't know.
What is
How
mining?
do you mine coins via internet? Like, is there an
it's
interest rate?
I don't know why Mish said how much he charges for a blowjob.
Okay, you know what? I make
$100. You know what? Like the folding at home type things where they're, you know, when your computer's not in use, it does like mathematical calculations to try to
folding home.
It's like that, except somehow it translates into Warcraft money.
My computer tries to solve the mystery of why we're all here.
I'm trying to. Okay.
So
you know what I do? I go to a real job and I just get money.
I found a YouTube video.
That's why you don't have Bitcoins, brah.
What if I just typed a bunch of zeros and ones and traded it to somebody? Can I get money from that?
What if I just go tomorrow like I have to get my tires done on my car and I just go, here's money. It has a picture of fucking Andrew Jackson on it. Can you put tires on my car?
Wait,
Done.
so if it's a program okay, so it's like using uTorrent, except instead of downloading whatever, your computer is mining for Bitcoin.
But like, you know, in South Park they had the underpants gnomes, underpants plus question mark equals profit. That's what Bitcoins are.
Okay, I found a video. What is Bitcoin? Hold on.
What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins
that have no food.
All right, it's not in the video.
Bitcoin.
First decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages.
I love the Willy Wonka fucking
I
transfer.
know.
It was so high tech, it had to be true.
The beeps really make it authentic. I just got to say, I'm fucking sold. I'll give you $100 for Bitcoins.
Here's $10,000. Give me all the Bitcoins it gets.
Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the net, without going through a bank or
The net is short for internet, just so you guys know.
Oh.
Thank you so much for clearing that up.
No problem, guys. I want to make sure everyone understands out there, okay?
Hey, does RevoSig accept Bitcoins?
Yeah, do they?
directly from person to person via the net, without going through a bank or clearinghouse.
Oh, so you mean none of it's legitimate then? That's what you're saying.
Dirty internet money.
It's all completely fake. It's 100%
That's
fake.
like saying, man, I just had sex tonight, except my penis went nowhere near a vagina. But other than that, I had total sex tonight.
Felt great.
Can I pay you with hugs? That's what this is. No, you can't.
No, I want you to pay me with money.
Person to person via the net, without going through a bank or clearinghouse. This means that the fees are much lower, you can use them in every country, your account cannot be frozen, and there are no prerequisites or—
fucking idiot! Oh, sorry. That was their investor.
—or arbitrary limits. Let's look at how it works. Bitcoins are generated all over the internet by anybody running a free application called
So
a
are
Bitcoin
viruses
miner.
and porn. It doesn't, you know, like it's
See,
just
look, you're a
another
Bitcoin
thing.
miner.
So what is this like? It's like Minecraft or
No,
what
it's
are we
like
doing?
Warcraft.
Oh,
all over the internet by anybody running a free application called a Bitcoin miner.
You mean fucking spyware that they run in your computer? You mean a bot that they're going to use my computer to fucking blast other people with their horse shit?
So
to check on your porn.
To try to compare bitcoins to how the
Other
U.S.
viruses.
works, if we just started printing more and more money, our inflation would go through the roof.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
So our bitcoins,
You mean what we're doing?
right? What we're doing right now. Just make more money. Just
Except
make it.
these people cut the Chinese completely out of the thing. It's just from nowhere.
Why don't we call Bitcoin what it is? The Amero. They're just
requires a certain amount of work for each block of coins. This amount is automatically adjusted.
Okay.
I like the little mining ting ting.
Does
ting,
it make
ting.
that noise?
Fantastic.
See, computer plus pickaxe equals money.
Equals Bitcoin.
This is so weird.
Like, where do I put the pickaxe in the computer? I'm not understanding.
You hit your computer with a pickaxe as hard as you can.
I
Like,
put
I'm
a
not
pickaxe
getting
through
Bitcoins.
three.
I just made a small house fire and damaged $2,000 of equipment.
What is Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin's like real money, except not real money.
Except it's not at all. Oh.
Adjusted by the network such that bitcoins are always created at a predictable and limited rate.
The network is the Illuminati.
Ben Bernanke controls your bitcoins.
And you're talking to a real skeptic here. I don't believe
Internet
anything.
quantitative easing.
I don't believe anything I'm told unless it comes from Oliver Stone's kid.
Jesse, how the fuck did you get in here? Get out of the fucking house.
Hey, with Jesse, wouldn't you prefer a new form of currency except a failing U.S. dollar?
Yeah. If that's what you want to believe. I'm Bitcoins all the way.
I've converted 47% of my portfolio to bitcoins.
I run around like Mario, punching the ceilings and Bitcoins come out.
Step on toes and mushrooms.
I smack my girlfriend around. Bitcoins jump out of head.
I'm punching bricks and climbing around in my plumbing. I'm finding Bitcoins everywhere.
And a lot of pieces of corn.
And Koopas.
And Koopas. I eat mushrooms and eat bitcoins.
Coins are
and
stored.
punch Koopas in the face.
Put in your digital wallet, which might look familiar.
Digital wallet? What the fuck's a digital
Does that
wallet?
mean PayPal? I think a PayPal want to hear that.
That sounds like a dirty term for your coin purse on fucking cyberspace. My nutsack is
so hard not to spit my beer out when he said digital wallet because I envisioned some guy saying, "Does it look like a wallet?"
Here's my nutsack. This is my digital Bitcoin purse.
Hey, check it out. This is your digital wallet. It's like a real wallet, except a nigger can't hit you with a brick and take it from you. Sorry, that was
the safer wallet.
So,
because they don't know how to use computers.
so Stuart in the chat says it's
Buy a gun.
Stuart doesn't want to call in because it's late for him, but
Hey, Stuart, call in.
he doesn't want to. But he's not really likes them, but he's saying that he runs pickaxe mining thing on his computer while it's idle, and he makes it him $100 a month.
Wow, I'm gonna turn the MLR server into a Bitcoin miner.
Don't
by
you
the way.
fucking dare,
Oh
man.
yeah, but also you're losing the server.
Hey, Stuart, call in and talk about Bitcoins.
With $100 a month, you could buy probably like 20 Big Macs through the course of the month. You're fucking living the dream.
For that $100, where's the
Stuart, I'm gonna go out.
to treat your bitcoins to real money?
Hey, Stuart, I'm gonna go out to your garage 4 times and look for Bitcoins. Give me a couple. I think I could swear there's Bitcoins behind your
It's
dryer.
like 30 trips to the
The
bathroom.
closest thing to Bitcoins that I've heard of until we talked about this was what they call like tokens. If you go on like myfreecams.com, you get money, like real money, converted into this token.
You're spending. The difference is you're spending real money
for those tokens
to buy those tokens. You're exchanging money for a tangible good, which is a token.
You're spending as much as you'd spend in a strip club, but you're too lazy to get up and go to a strip club. I don't get why these my cam. Go to a regular strip club like these the cam sites where you buy tokens. You end up blowing like $50 to $100 anyway. Go out for that price, and you can come home and at least smell like a woman and be kind of drunk. Like, God, what is fucking wrong with people?
Go home with the scent of a woman.
And
get your bitcoins.
And be covered in glitter.
Go to a strip club. Get the scent
smell
of a
like
woman.
shame and
Wow.
whatever child she's nursing at the time.
I would say do neither. I mean, I check out the My Free Cams and wait for other people to spend their coins or whatever the fuck on them, and I just watch free.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I
until
do.
but you know what sucks then? Until you get the fucking baller in there who has all the tokens and likes feet stuff, and then he ruins it for everybody.
I'm telling you, Joe, get invested in bitcoins. They're like regular money, except the Jews don't have their grubby hands in them.
Oh, come on,
The
Jesse.
funniest things when I was on Brainstorm, we were interviewing Kendra Lust, who does the free
Really? Because
cam
the
sites
funniest
or
things
whatever.
usually happen when you're not on Brainstorm.
Oh, well, okay. Well, thanks, Mersh.
Come
but
on,
I'm
that was,
I'm
that was
sorry.
the easiest setup ever.
So,
That was
I have
the
to get up,
easiest
dude,
setup
like,
ever.
finish my
Come on.
story. I just
Somebody write that down. We should use that.
So I was talking to Kendra Lust, and she does these campsites, and I asked her what was like the weirdest thing she had, and some guy paid her a shitload of coins to eat cheese.
She was a hooah.
She was
This guy wanted to jerk off watching her eat cheese.
He was lactose intolerant. He gets it dirty. I wanted it to be dangerous. Eat this cheese while I jerk off.
He's in Wisconsin, covered in fucking.
Just give me a
mayonnaise.
minute. I need to lift up my stomach and find my genitals.
All right. Let them do their show.
Sorry. You told me to get on.
All right.
Whoa,
Back,
whoa,
back.
whoa.
Whoa, hey.
Whoa, hey.
Hey, you guys are welcome.
Hey,
You
yo,
guys
let's
are
have
welcome.
fun.
Relax. Don't worry about
We're
it.
all having fun here, Joe. What happened there? What happened, Joe?
I just felt that we were overstepping our bounds.
No,
No,
you're
we
fine.
don't want you to leave, Joe, because Deanna in the chat room said Bitcoin sound like the catfish of currency. So this is right up your alley.
All right.
Go fuck
Yeah,
yourself,
seriously.
Mitch. You can
Maybe
do the same
maybe
thing.
Mitch will save up a bunch and send them to somebody.
Okay, let's play.
And limited rate. Your bitcoins are stored in your digital wallet, which might look familiar if you use
If you're an asshole. Might look familiar if you're a fucking asshole.
See, I don't use my digital watch. I put it in the digital pockets of my digital pants. I like to hear my bitcoins jingle. Makes me feel like a big shot.
I carry digital money clip, motherfucker.
You know what? I can already tell Bitcoins are something like my sister will be talking about in like 2 weeks on Facebook. That's right up her alley. Like 2 weeks. I'm trying to earn Bitcoins. All right. Well, I'm at work. I'm trying to earn real coins.
Real coins?
Because I have to pay my Bit cell phone bill and pay for my Bit car insurance. So I gotta go out and get my Bitcoins from the Bit Titty Bar.
Do you think there's a bit billionaire out there?
It's just, there's the Warren Buffett. It's Warren Bit.
Well, I just read a news story where a guy sold his house in somewhere in Europe for equivalent to like $400,000 US just for bitcoins.
How many?
Okay, well, you know what would happen if I went out and I just had a bunch of merch books printed up on pieces of paper, and I had millions of them printed up, and I just threw them all over this house. And
See,
I was
Mersh,
like,
I don't-
I'm a millionaire. Marie would just come home and go, that's awesome. Get all of this shit up and throw
What
it out
should all this
immediately.
paper and print
This
cost?
is ridiculous.
Like, that'd be the first
I think bitcoins are somewhat more acceptable than Mersh coins. I think
No,
they're-
he said Mersh bucks. All right, there's
Oh,
a big
excuse
fucking
me.
difference. The monetary value of
Mersh coins
is
are just
more
they're
coin. Okay.
Fair enough.
wallet, which might look familiar if you use online banking. When you transfer bitcoins, an electronic signature is added.
Ooh,
After a few
that
minutes,
sounds
the
really legitimate.
You heard the lock noise. You know it's for real.
Yeah, I love the 1997
Yeah.
Dell keyboard sound effect.
That is top level security when they close a fucking 1923 safe out of fucking bank in Missouri.
All right, we get it.
For bitcoins, an
Why are they
electronic
doing
signature
fucking seriously? They got this old timey Foley work in this commercial. Like, it's just really awful.
is added. After a few minutes, the transaction is verified by a miner and permanently and anonymously stored in the network.
By somebody under the age of 14?
No. Miner, like a
Wait.
data miner.
Verification sound may vary.
That's right. I'm going to California to mine me some bitcoins.
Oh, fiddlesticks! I feel there's a ton of them bitcoins underneath y'all.
Down around Silicon Valley, they say.
We'd be doing fine if it wasn't for these robber barons.
They're bitcoins named our hills.
They're coming to rob the bit train. On its way through the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, I'm out the bit.
Digital dust storm coming in. Best protect your bitcoins.
Well, I'm out the Bitcoin game now. Here, I just run the general store here in town.
We're simple folk. We accept bitcoins for all kinds of things.
I'll run the general store here in town where you can buy all your Bitcoin mining supplies and what have you.
It's risky fine. You might get digital dysentery.
This sounds so legit.
Remember to make sure to always use digital oxen and not the digital horses.
Now be
You
careful.
want to get all the way to Oregon Trail, all right, there.
Billy the Digital Kid has been heard to be around these parts. Robbing Bitcoin stagecoaches and whatnot.
Miss Sally's fighting to spit his drink out. Miss Sally, swallow. Swallow. Miss Sally's going to spit his fucking beer into my mic. Miss Sally,
Billy the
face is purple. All right. Dave, stop looking at him. Let him swallow.
I have to watch if he spits out bitcoins everywhere.
I don't know if you heard about the James Younger gang came through here recently, held up a whole train of
Miss
bitcoins.
Sally just had to rip his headphones off so he didn't spit shit out of my studio.
You didn't hear about Adobe the Sundance Kid?
They got a reward out on me. They got a bounty on me for 10,000 bitcoins. Dead or alive.
Call me Bitty the Kid.
Our worst nemesis is anonymous. They keep stealing our bitcoins.
Raiding our train every night for our bitcoins.
Come to the digital plantation. We gonna buy our servants with bitcoins.
If there's two people we don't like, it's trolls and WikiLeaks.
Now, I do believe there's room for both of us. There's enough bitcoins to go around this town for both of us.
We'll just leave our computers running and we'll make our own money. It's fine.
I've been down at the Bitcoin mine for too long. I think I have the digital lung.
I think I got the
You cough and you just hear static.
No, you coughing, you hear like the Mario 1-up noise every time.
Oh, yes, we be hiring new employees. Just hook up to the T1 line out back.
Once we get that railroad in here, the bitcoins are going to be flying through here.
Toot, toot.
Let's play the rest.
Bitcoin software is completely open source, and anybody...
Open source, which means it's safe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally secure.
Because you know what open source is synonymous with? Safety.
Yeah.
can review the code. Bitcoin is changing finance the same way the web changed publishing.
No, Bitcoin is fucking going to be facing indictment in like a year. I guarantee it. Mark my words on the Fifth Circle. They're going to find whoever created Bitcoin, and he will be indicted in a federal court.
Or he will just be taxed to death, bro.
In real money.
No, they're just going to bring him up on charge. You're not allowed to make up currency.
Yeah, you are.
You're not.
Who says where?
Why not? You're allowed. Look, PayPal. PayPal.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese does it. You motherfucker.
There's a lot of...
You stupid son of a bitch.
There's a lot of...
I'm pretty sure I didn't spend real money at a Dave & Buster's the other day.
Yeah. What about that?
I hate all of you. You can't use it for anything.
You know what I pay people with? Kindness.
Hey, you know what the difference between between bitcoins and the money you spent at Dave & Buster's is that the coins you used at Dave & Buster's work at a Dave & Buster's at least. Not only a Dave & Buster's, any Dave & Buster's. That's better than bitcoins. I'd rather you be pumping all our money into fucking Dave & Buster's money.
You're just jealous because merch bucks aren't taking off.
Well,
Go to Dave & Buster's, be like, I'll pay in bitcoins at my laptop. Is there a USB I could plug this into anywhere?
Seriously. Where can I hook up? I gotta pay.
Hold on. I got low battery. You got to make this quick.
Hurry up. I'm really hungry.
Got a docking station where I can recharge this while I pay you in bitcoins? I'll pay you in extra bitcoins. What's the charge for a couple extra battery life?
When your computer is idle and mining for bitcoins, does it make a little miner's tink tink
Yeah,
sound?
it does.
And when
All
it does,
night. And you can't turn it off.
You can't mute it.
And every once in a while, when it finds a coin, you hear a little tink.
Yeah, all night.
No, it's actually the sound effect of an old yokel going, woohoo!
When everyone has
money, we found us a whole bunch of bitcoins.
access to a global market, great ideas flourish. Let's look at some examples of how bitcoins are already used today.
And now I'm just imagining bitcoins to be like oil tycoons where they strike one and just coins just spew everywhere.
Sad story. I don't know if you heard about Johnny Hart and the boys, but they shot him over 4 bitcoins. sad story.
Honest poker game at the saloon. Next thing you know, he's getting shot over his bitcoins.
Well, I reckon that happened at Dodge City 2.0.
Sad day when you got to spill a man's blood over a fistful of bitcoins.
Good thing Bernie Madoff didn't hear about bitcoins because theoretically he could have fucked a lot of people over.
That's true.
Theoretically.
Video games.
Remember that? Do you remember that old Clint Eastwood movie, Fistful of
Bitcoins?
Fistful of bitcoins.
Yeah, it was really good.
The good, the bad, and the bitcoins. Leanna in the chat.
Everyone knows the biggest backer of Bitcoins is Enron. They're making a comeback.
It's true.
They take all the Bitcoins
Ron
that you pinch.
WorldCom are teaming up. This Bitcoin thing's going to take off.
Servers, and alpaca socks. Several currency exchanges exist where you can trade your Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and more.
None of them are legitimate, though.
Who wears socks made out of alpaca?
Rich people.
Actually, I was imagining an alpaca wearing 4 socks.
It's just a way for people.
You know what? That's probably more like what the alpaca socks are actually. I was thinking like socks made out of alpaca, but.
So this guy made fake money. What's the mining for though? If it's a fake thing, why do you have to have mining?
I know.
It's imaginary.
Why couldn't it
If
be?
it's
Why couldn't you fish for Bitcoins?
This is just like a way for people to start gambling online again. Is that all this was?
I'll have you know, I am installed it and I'm seeing what's happening.
You installed it.
Mitch
So
is
we'll
always
see
that
what
guy.
happens. I installed Bitcoin.
Leave Dr. Krieger
I'm
alone.
waiting for the day where someone who really knows how to work computers just writes a program to generate as many Bitcoins as they want.
Dude, tomorrow there'll be a post in the More Like Radio staff room by Mitch. Well, I now have 100,000 Bitcoins.
Which equals $10.
Which equals $0 because it's not real.
Bitcoins are a great way for small businesses and freelancers
to kill themselves.
Slowly.
It's a great way for small businesses and fundraisers to get indicted.
Coins for dollars, euros, and more. Bitcoins are a great way for small businesses and freelancers to get noticed.
And to get roped into a Secret Service investigation. That's who investigates the Treasury. You fucking assholes.
That's highbrow humor, bro. Back up.
You know what? I'm going to catch you and your buddy, and I'm going to lock both your asses up in the Federal Reserve.
Hey, can I just ask? I need to submit my federal tax return for 2012. Where do I file my Bitcoins?
Federal taxes?
Bullshit.
We don't have federal taxes out here in Bitcoinville now.
File them under additional income.
Anything to start
Right after
accepting
the
them.
real dollars and cents that you're going to be filing with H&R Block.
But I'll tell you what, I'm investing all my Bitcoins in the Confederacy, y'all, because they're the ones that's going to take over.
Seriously, at the end of the fiscal year, do you get some sort of W-2 for the Bitcoins you mined?
No.
Well,
It's called the WWW.
Yeah,
No, that's the beauty of it.
You
It's
know-
all underground. It's untraceable.
That's
It's not
great.
like-
So this is it. So your best case scenario is that it's not real money and that it'll never get taxed.
And
but you'll
worst
lose
case
your money.
Ontario.
But worst case scenario, it becomes real money and you didn't pay taxes on it and you'll go to jail. This sounds like a foolproof plan. This is great. Way to go, Bitcoin. Sounds like you got a great great pyramid scheme in place.
It's actually
small
funded
business.
by Amtrak.
I can't wait to hear how the fucking Mets get roped into this. 'Cause it's always the Mets. The Mets are always desperate to make money to this point. At this point,
Hey, David Wright, 200,000 Bitcoins per game.
if the Mets, I swear to God, if I found out the Mets got involved with a crack dealer from the Bronx to try to make their money back, I just wouldn't be surprised. The Wilpons are fucking idiots.
And freelancers to get noticed. It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them.
That's because it's worthless. You're not giving me anything.
It doesn't cost anything because we give you nothing.
Oh, my
but
God.
It's something you can get a girl to take her shirt off for over a webcam.
You know what? That would be like, hey, Maria, I took your car out and got wasted and crashed it, and I'm not taking- I'm not gonna ask you for anything. You don't have to pay me anything for that. That was all me.
Put it under your bit insurance.
Yeah, there you go.
It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them. There are no chargebacks or fees, and you'll get
Because it's not money. You have to have money involved to charge me things on it. If they called me and went, hey, you've got chargeback and fees on your Bitcoins, I'd go, on what? What you're charging me back on what? That's like having a chargeback on your Facebook account. I'd be like, no, fuck you. I just don't have Facebook anymore. you
It's
assholes.
just trying to divide by 0. It's 0. There's nothing. You're
It's
starting
just-
with nothing. You're ending with nothing. There's nothing in the middle.
We
It's
have nothing to talk about. This whole conversation
fun
is
in between.
worthless.
That's what it is.
Oh, fucking Bitcoins.
Bitcoin economy. For
There's
your
no
first
Bitcoin economy. There is none.
Apparently there is.
It's a Bitconomy.
Mitch, how many Bitcoins do you have right now?
It's synchronizing to some sort of virus server or something. I'm not sure.
Where did you originate your Bitcoins to begin with? When did
What's
you
that?
Where did you first accumulate your Bitcoins?
I went to bitcoin.com and I downloaded some sort of spyware.
Virus.
And I'm in
Credit card information.
now it's syncing up to
social
the
security number, things like that.
For anybody who's like new to the show or anything, Mitch is honestly the Dr. Krieger of More Like Radio. It just becomes more apparent every time he speaks. Well, it's synchronizing with some kind of virus server now. Well, I went to the site and I just downloaded this malware and I put it on my computer. He's just all calm about it.
And you'll get additional business from the Bitcoin economy. For your first Bitcoins and more information, visit weusecoins.com.
How about no? How about I don't? How about I'm going to go to fucking tdbank.com. I'll fucking worry. I'll check my balance, you assholes.
Where we use 20s, you fucking internet bum.
Where I use these things called Federal Reserve coins. And yeah, they might be equally as worthless, but we've all agreed to use them on this planet for now. Until the Chinese come up with something newer and shinier.
Well, you know,
all coins have Mao on it. Just every coin will have Mao on it.
Your friend Alex Jones.
It's unconscionable. It's this Bitcoin is obviously a new mind wave control device used. I have a White House source, unconfirmed as always.
That the Illuminati mass-produced these Bitcoins for everyone to purchase online going forward. This is not confirmed. This is just what I've heard.
Folks, this is a really big deal to have a guy like this on the show, Al Pacino. It's a really big get for us in Austin.
Oh, Bitcoins. Let me tell you about Bitcoins. Bunch of bullshit. I had someone try to solicit me taking my penis out. Middle of a chat on AIM.
I have the audio.
They said, we'll pay you in Bitcoins. I said, where's my money? No, you get Bitcoins, Al. I said, fuck that. Where's my money?
It's very good.
They tried to pay Alice per diem in fucking Bitcoins.
We negotiated a contract. I get 20,000 Bitcoins each day I'm on set.
I have a video here of Alex Jones losing his mind over Bitcoin.
Wait, he's losing his mind over something? This is rare footage.
March 2018, Max Kaiser on the Global Financial.
Oh, this fucking guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this Monday,
it's a vast
March 2013, Max Kaiser on the Global Financial meltdown that has been going on for the last 4 or 5 years incrementally that he believes is about to accelerate massively into a serious implosion level event by late April. He now is doubling down.
Tuesday.
He sees the signs.
Global financial world will collapse. I have an unconfirmed source in the White House.
It's unconscionable what these guys are doing. We got FEMA camps in Louisiana, confirmed White House source. I can't say who it is because he doesn't exist. I make it all up in my head as I go.
Saying he sees the signs, confirming his prediction of about 7 months ago. He'll be joining us on that front. And Bitcoin. What is it? Bitcoin. Who's behind it? I know he's been a proponent of it.
Take your money on the internet.
At least in the past, I want to get his take on Bitcoin today because people keep clamoring for me to cover Bitcoin more. I've done a lot of research.
Yeah, I wish you would say Bitcoin a couple more times because I don't know what he's talking about yet.
I don't think he does either.
No, I don't think he said it enough times.
I just want to, real quick, I just want to say, I'm not sure how this works, but I'm on like some sort of selling Bitcoins Wikipedia, and one of these exchanges accepts Second Life Linden dollars.
Well, that's good.
So,
Lyndon B. Johnson. Are those worth money?
Does it also accept my Mario Party stars?
Yeah, can you look that up? Because I'm really curious. Also, simoleons from SimCity. Can you see?
Yeah, because I have a lot of those.
I would use those, actually.
Yeah, so if we could just, sort it all out.
Oh, there's one on here. It's called Skrill/Moneybookers. I'm not sure what that is, but...
How many Bitcoins do you have now?
I have... Let me see. I have 0.
Well, that's no good.
Well, he has to give a credit card number to start getting Bitcoins.
Oh, you're right. Of course.
It's a free sign-up, but we just need your credit card information.
I have to send it to some Nigerian prince first, I think.
Congratulations, Mitch. You're now poor in 2 currencies.
It's funny because it's true.
To cover Bitcoin more. I've done a lot of research on it, and I reserve judgment because there's not a lot known about it, who created it. It's very shadowy, and people say, that's the good part.
The shadow government.
Yeah, it's good if you're a...
Obviously.
He doesn't know much about it because he hasn't had much time to make stuff up about it yet.
Yeah.
Every time he says Bitcoin, he's scrambling for some new conspiracy. Like, Bitcoin? Oh, what can I think about now?
Bitcoins are the reason why the lights went out at the Super Bowl.
The Oompa Loompas are doing it.
Anonymous, but then when something's been created and then you don't know about its roots, a little bit of an issue. I like to watch things for a while until I jump in bed with it. Not criticizing it, just saying there have been a lot of other financial things like this throughout history that when they have the same wild-eyed, wide-eyed excitement to them, you better
Illuminati.
My bet vibrates without Bitcoins. You better
It's unconscionable. It's unprecedented what they're doing. I'm so tired of him and his stupid babbling.
This bit was brought to you by Bitcoins. Get your Bitcoins today.
Oh, yeah, if they started sponsoring us, I would immediately turn fucking completely 180. I'd be like, no, Bitcoins, you better get them.
It's just like real money. You mine them and get 2 coins a month. It'll pay your electric bill.
And then they'd be like, somebody would find footage of me at a bar talking to some girl like, yeah, I don't fucking use that shit. It's just, it's just a sponsor. I'm like, yeah,
from what I'm seeing is a Bitcoin is worth roughly $60-some right now. Just one.
Just one Bitcoin?
Yeah.
That is a strong coin.
All right, so Mitch, now how do you get that one $60 coin?
Can I start? I'm going to start mining for $60.
I haven't figured this out.
Playing World of Warcraft. Bitcoins.
All right, before we go to break, guys, I want to remind you guys about our live event. It's mlrlive.brownpapertickets. It's going to be in Carlstadt, New Jersey, April 28th in the
Where?
Dragonfly Room. Carlstadt?
It's not a room.
Carlstadt, New Jersey. And when?
April 28th.
What day is that?
That would be a Sunday.
And what time?
That's from 8 to midnight.
Wow.
And
I
the
just want to
date?
make sure they got it.
Dragonfly.
No, the date.
April 28th.
And where is it again?
How much are the tickets?
Carlstadt, New Jersey. Like
Very
$8.
cheap. So.
You can go
it's
to
one
MLR
free
Live.
Coin.
What day is April 28th?
We are not accepting Bitcoins, by the way.
You can
just
go to
so you know.
mlrlive.brownpapertickets.com. And we still have VIP tickets available. And anybody who gets their tickets in the month of March gets a free gift bag.
Oh, boy.
$40 value. And it's pretty cool.
Bitcoin value.
We're gonna get-
240,000 Bitcoin value.
40 actual real dollars value.
You're going to want that True Coat.
Yeah.
And everyone you've been listening to on this fantabulous broadcast will be there in person, except for some queer on the phone in Colorado or Montana or some shit, Mitch. Everyone else
Minnesota?
will be there.
Rooting Coletta's stand-up.
No.
Yes.
And,
So if you do stand up, I might show up.
If you do stand-up, I'll pay you 50 Bitcoins.
If Mitch was serious, I would start working on
That's
stand-up.
like $1,200.
Thing is, Mitch would
Bad
come all the
man.
way out
Come
and
on.
show up for 17 minutes just to be that guy.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
we get it, Mitch. You're eccentric. Could you just hang out with us? At this
Yeah,
point?
seriously. Can you just be a human
just
being
be
for
a
5
friend?
seconds?
I hung out with Dutch for a couple days.
Yeah, that's great.
Because he came to your house.
You didn't then you ditched him the last day. Dutch told me you ditched him at a bar.
No, I didn't ever go to the bar to begin with.
So, but you ditched him, right?
Well,
He blew him off,
I
is what
just
he's
didn't
saying.
call him.
In all
Okay.
fairness, Dutch was yelling at Mitch on every radio show they were on together about the audio, the board. Nothing was ever right. He was just taking abuse from Dutch the entire time. Why wouldn't he leave him?
Yeah, like everybody else in his life. It's whatever.
Oh,
it's fine.
boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
I fucking love you. My parents like me.
I like you too, Mitch.
All right, we're going
I
to
like everybody.
No, you don't. We're going to break.
All right.
Hey,
you want to
you
stay on?
guys,
doing
you
something
guys
else?
are all welcome to stay on unless anyone's an object. Any objections? No.
No, I don't want to do a whole. I don't want to put effort into all. The
Yes,
show,
so everyone
please.
stay on. Everybody, or you're. You know what? I'm going to reverse it. Stay on, or I fire just Joe Coletta.
What the fuck?
Start paying you in Bitcoin.
All right, guys. Fifth Circle. We'll be right back.
Hey, listeners. Yes, that means you. Missed your favorite More Like Radio shows live? No problem. Just go to morelikeradio.com/downloads. That's morelikeradio.com/downloads. More Like Radio's RSS feed works with your iThings, Zunes, Androids, Windows Phone, and anything else that can subscribe to an RSS feed. If you're so awesome that you only get your podcasts from iTunes, you can subscribe to our feed in iTunes by clicking the subscribe to iTunes link right on the downloads page. So what are you waiting for? Download More Like Radio podcasts and subscribe to our feed now. Yes, right now. Do it.
Hey man, when you need to look your finest, what do? Well, I grab my favorite t-shirt, of course. You know, I just knew you were gonna say that, and I was gonna ask, have you ever checked out T-Fury? I think so. That's the website with the new t-shirt every day, right? That's the one. At tfury.com, there's a brand new t-shirt design every day, and each one lasts for only 24 hours, then it's gone forever. So it's tea today, gone tomorrow? Exactly. That's a lot of t-shirts. Where do they all come from? Well, each design is submitted by a freelance artist, so no two are exactly alike. And the best part? All these tees feature nothing but nerd references. Whether it's movies, TV shows, video games, cartoons, comics, or culture, they're all awesome. And each tee is, get this, only $10. Dude, it looks like I need to update my wardrobe. What's that website again? Just use tinyurl.com/MLRtees. That's tinyurl.com/MLRTEES. Each limited edition tee lasts for only 24 hours, so get over there before time runs out. Check out today's T-Fury design right now at tinyurl.com/MLRtees.
The Cousin Joe Show.
And I'm sitting in the chair. He did the barber cock touch.
What the fuck?
This is what it is.
Dude, where are you going to get your hair cut?
Listen to me.
Where are you going?
See how I'm sitting right now?
Yeah, I do.
Where are my elbows?
Outside the... Oh!
They always go around the side, and where the height of my elbow is always their dick. He reaches in, and his cock touches my elbow. And the thing is, like, I can't immediately jerk away because that looks like...
You know you touched it.
Right, I'm acknowledging a cock touch. So instead, I just leave it there and let him rub his dick on my elbow.
Dude! Did he go back and forth?
That's when you could tell.
Did he go back and forth ever, like, fast? Like,
not
like,
not fast. I wonder if guys do play games or get the barber hard, kind of wiggle their elbow.
Nobody does that, Joe. Nobody does that.
Well, weird faggots. Who knows?
You're fucking weird.
Saying.
Tune in to the Cousin Joe Show live Thursday nights 7 to 10 on More Like Radio.
The Conte and Kenny Show presents Fart Wars.
Yeah, but I think Beverly did it to me first, and that's right. We were in bed, and then she kind of not doing anything, but just sleeping, and she was like, she kind of warned me. She was like, oh, and I'm like, what's wrong? She goes, oh. And then I just went, you have no idea what you have just opened up. You have woken a sleeping giant. You have.
My asshole is the USA.
Dude, I'm telling you, she had her cute little Japanese fucking pilots come in and made a little explosion on this dopey little island outside of Hawaii.
Little Pearl
Oh, yeah, big explosion.
She's Pearl Harbor.
Oh, yeah. And I
she
said,
Pearl Harbored
she
the
Pearl
bed.
Harbored the bed. And then I Yaka Flats the rest of her life.
No. She Pearl Harbored it. You know, it's her fault. She Pearl Harbored. She Pearl Harbored.
The Conte and Kenny Show, Monday nights, 7 to 10 on morelikeradio.com.
Sundays, 4 to 6, only on More Like Radio. It's the show about beer that apparently everybody's talking about.
He has his own show.
No, he doesn't.
He has a podcast.
What's
Sundays.
it called? Prove it.
Alcohol by Volume.
He talks about beer. How hard is that?
Alcohol by Volume.
Talks about beer. How hard is that?
Because it's a show on our network.
Alcohol by Volume.
No. That's the show?
Atticus?
Who? Why does that sound?
Because he's the guy that syncs up our audio when we screw it up.
Kevin, great at video, horrible at everything else in his life.
Well, yeah, because Atticus was a fan, and then he became a staff person, and then he became a show host. Very integrated with us. I mean, he has a More Like Radio T-shirt.
He sounds great. We should get him to host a show.
He does have
a
a
station.
He does have a show. It's called Alcohol by Volume. It's on Sundays.
Alcohol by Volume, live, Sundays, 4 to 6, only on morelikeradio.com.
More Like Radio! If you weren't able to catch the last Hippo Juice show, here's what you probably missed.
You hear me, Sam, doing it?
The garden beers. We go to Puerto Rico. We got medical emergency. The mountains needs, but we don't need the sulfur lighter.
Tootsie roll, tootsie roll, tootsie rock, tootsie roll. How the song goes. Roll.
Listen to the Hippo Juice Show live every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. on morelikeradio.com.
Radio you have to atone for. morelikeradio.com. Professional radio without the rules.
Physical fitness, whatever. You know, whatever. You do what you like to do, I do what I like to do, okay? But you're a sucker. You're getting fed this line about how, like, you're gonna live forever or whatever. You're gonna die. Someone will kill you. Someone will kill you with a knife. Make sure your abs are friggin' ripped. You got some good guns. You want to look good for when you get stabbed with a knife. Sorry, that's how it works.
Back with the second hour of the Fifth Circle on morelikeradio.com. Hashtag Let's Talk. Right? Is that the...
No, that's not us.
Okay, we're back
That's
with
our hashtag.
the Fifth Circle on what? No, I was gonna say the one in the one we don't like lately. The one in Tampa.
I don't know what you're talking about.
One in Tampa, one with the. All right, never mind.
I'm sorry, I don't know. What
Anyway,
you're
we're
referring to.
back with the show. 908-444 MLR1 is the number. The one that you got mad when Joe plugged earlier. And you're like,
yeah.
oh, great show. Great
What?
show.
Wait, what'd you get mad at?
What did I do?
When you plugged, we have some friends that we're friends with who do a great show, fine program, but they're on a station that's not our station, and it bugs us.
Well, you know, whatever. They can be on whatever station they
Oh,
want.
Levy Land.
No, not Levy Land.
Yeah, you know, I worked very hard. I actually worked for like 3 minutes on my prep today.
Did you now?
Yeah.
Was at Vaughn Live? Wait, you're at the...
How's Stickhand working out for you?
Well, hang on. Somebody's typing something in the chat.
Do I get a chance to defend myself here?
Levy should drink some more water. It'll help his voice. I should do that probably.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
I hate this.
That's good. Bob should
What's your website? You're at
Hang
vincevaughn.live/TV.
Hang on. Bob should add lemon to it, and it helps with
Stop
vocal
reading
stuff.
everything,
I
Bob.
like, you know what it is? I never liked lemons. I was always a lime guy, personally. Hang on. Hang on 1 second. I'm talking. The guy in the chat's the dog. Christy, tell the dogs I can't have them on when I'm doing the show.
Shut up!
I gotta do the I gotta do the show. Somebody in the chat said, "Oh, honey with tea."
Can you take the dishes and put them in the dishwasher when you're done? Huh?
The thing about tea and honey is for my voice. It's not so
Is this
much
a show?
the
Is this
tea
happening
or the
now?
honey.
Is this a pre-show you're doing, Levy?
Jerry in the chat room said I should just stop doing. That's funny stuff. It's good stuff. Anybody have any
Is
Percocet?
this the pre-show, the show, or the question marks?
I don't know. I don't have an intro or anything, so we just kind of wing it.
And 3, 2, 1,
go.
I'm really sorry, Mersh, about the thing with I don't know why Dave keeps banning you. I mean, I'd probably ban you too if we did a show together and I carried the whole show with my talent and then left the show and I went in the chat room. My co-host would probably ban me. You know?
Are you talking about our good friends Dave Harris and Heather Height?
I'm just saying it's embarrassing when the guy who carried all the weight from your show comes in the chat room to make fun of where you're at in life.
Hey,
And
Joe,
sometimes you
how's
gotta
your friend
ban 'em.
Dave? Joe?
What do you mean?
Just asking how your friend Dave is.
I don't know.
How's your
I haven't
friend?
talked to him in a while.
Oh, Magister.
Wait, just to clear it up, you don't mean my friend Dave in the studio right now.
No,
not Dave
Harris.
Satsik.
Dave Harris.
Oh, because Dave Satsik is right
I
here.
know,
He's a really funny comic. He has
Okay,
great
no one,
impressions.
don't fucking.
He's doing great. You know.
You know what he's doing? You see what he's doing? He's deflecting. Joe's deflecting.
Hey, Dave's that's in the studio. I got a question. Do you have fingernails?
I do, but they are trimmed very short. Very, very short.
What are you getting at, Mitch?
I
for
chew
me.
the fuck out of them because I get paid in
It does. I mean, as long as they're still there, that's good.
I get paid in Bitcoins to chew my fingernails on the site.
Well, no, because we know a guy who happens to be a Satanist who has no fingernails, which I always thought is ironic when you have no fingernails and you have leprosy, but you hate Jesus. I would think you would be a big Jesus guy, seeing as how he healed so many lepers.
See, now you're roping other people into your thing.
Ooh, I'm into Satanism.
Oh boy!
Everyone
See,
has fingernails and everyone wants cash. So send us all
I don't know
your
what that is.
fingernails and we'll send you
I don't
some
know what
cash.
that is.
Fingernails for cash.com.
I don't. That's not
Fingernails.
nice. at
Just
all.
like Bitcoins.
They have the same value.
It's
actually.
worth
It's really
the
weird.
same amount of money.
They're like Bitcoins, except Dave Harris can have Bitcoins.
Oh, come on, bro. Stop. Now you're getting personal. You know? Why don't we all look at the LeBron James
Let's
dunk again?
watch it on the clip. Yeah. Okay. Did you guys hear about this? There's apparently in basketball. There's this kid LeBron James.
Have you heard of him?
Pretty good.
One of those colored fellows who dribbles the basketball.
Well, one more time. I have to play
Got
this one more
him,
time. Somebody got Jim Ross's famous, very famous call. Even if you don't watch wrestling, it's
Barbecue
called
sauce?
when that Undertaker threw Jim Ross through the announce table.
Wait, they slathered LeBron James in JR's famous barbecue
Yes.
sauce?
And then they took the call and they put it over to LeBron James dunk over Jason Terry.
So retarded.
Every time someone gets dunked on, it's on a Wikipedia page now, and I love it. It's so funny.
It's just
pronounced dead because of vicious dunk. Is what it said. I swear to God, they had to change
Dominique
it.
Wilkins was charged with triple homicide for a 360-degree windmill today.
He's still at large. That's what I'm still waiting for. Mr. James is still at large.
All right, you sent this one, Mersh.
I didn't send shit. Don't fucking make up lies about me.
But you did. All right, this
okay,
is all
I
mine.
probably did. You know
He's
what?
got
You're
big
right.
muscles, and he certainly knows how to use them. Former pro wrestler Chris Masters astonished everyone the other day. Get this, a fire breaks out in his mother's home in Los Angeles,
Where he was living.
with his mom trapped inside. TMZ reports
His roommate trapped inside.
Yeah. Oh, wow. This is like the cousin Joe of wrestling.
Very fucking funny.
I don't think that's right.
everyone the other day. Get this, a fire breaks out in his mother's home in Los Angeles, with his mom trapped inside. TMZ reports he ran to a tree in the yard, rips it out of the ground with his bare hands, roots and all.
What?
He was one of the
Fucking
biggest.
Popeye.
He was one of the biggest roid freaks.
Just ripped the tree from the earth.
But he was such a
Tore
roid
the
freak
roots out and
anyway.
everything. Laughed at that tree.
He was big for a wrestler.
He probably looked like Altered Beast from Sega. Like, just power up.
To a tree in the yard, rips it out of the ground with his bare hands, roots and all, uses it as a battering ram to break through.
And beats his mother to death viciously with the tree.
So she doesn't
Hey-oh!
fire easily.
USA, USA, USA.
the window and rescue. His mother, Mama, trained him right. Are you serious?
Well, no, but she didn't train him. Killer Kowalski did.
Yeah, it was.
That's why they're mistaken. It was actually Jay Lethal who trained him.
Butt Monkey says not even trees can defeat the Master Lock Challenge.
Al Snow
Mama.
didn't raise no fool.
Trained him right. Are you serious?
I will say. No, I'm not serious. We made this up. Haha. Got you, other
Yeah,
newscasters.
when they said Mama trained him right, they meant Al Mama Snow.
Hey, look at the guy. I mean, yes, all right. He's,
I would imagine it was a large tree.
Yeah. Wow.
And then plus his adrenaline is flowing and everything like that.
Unbelievable. Good for you, Chris.
His mom has to be so proud.
Wow, that's great. Good for you, Chris. Now maybe you can
so
get
proud
that
of you.
TNA contract you were fucking jerk off.
Yeah, living with your mom. That's the
Chris
only reason you
Masters
saved
was
her.
so bad. Remember the Master Lock? What a shithead. Fucking douche.
You're so mean. Popular model claims hormonal chickens are turning children gay.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
So far, so good. Well,
It's from eating all that engineered cock.
Yeah.
No. I only eat organic cock.
Grass-fed.
That's why you're straight.
Grass-fed cock.
That's why you do gay shit on internet sites for bitcoins.
You almost couldn't make it through that. Started falling apart towards the end.
Well, speaking of fans inside a store, in Paris, Colombia's best-known model, according to her website, was caught on camera claiming
Giving
that
hand jobs for bitcoins.
claiming that chickens injected with female hormones were turning children gay. The boys are eating that kind of chicken because they are injecting
that kind of chicken
because they are
dark meat.
I was just gonna say that. God damn it! Beat me to it.
I don't want that. I don't want that kind of chicken dating my daughter. You hear me?
Sometimes I work at certain clubs. We don't like to let that kind of chicken into the club.
Listen,
because they start to bring a lot of other that kind of chicken.
I don't mind that kind of chicken at wide receiver, but not at quarterback. All right, at least not on the Patriots.
You let 2 or 3 of those kinds of chickens in your
Terry
club.
Glenn, get out of New England.
And next thing you know, there's 30 or 40 of those kinds of chickens every night.
Manti Teo, there is no career for you.
Female hormones are starting to turn
I don't want these kind of chickens moving into my neighborhood, drinking Hennessy and getting my daughter knocked up. I like those chickens with good credit.
Female hormones are starting to turn into homosexuals. The controversial
those kinds of chickens move in and lower your property value.
Go on.
Black people.
Go on.
Female hormones are starting to turn into homosexuals. The controversial animal rights activist could be heard saying. The comments drew immediate criticism, with many taking to Paris's Facebook page. Ooh, let's go to her Facebook page. Hold on. To express
You
their
get a link
disgust.
chat room?
Why, you know what?
Live?
For the official More Like Radio chat room, I do. There's a link to her Facebook page.
It's at morelikeradio.com/live.
Wow, she is hot. I don't
Where's-
care.
where's
I don't
the-
care if she thinks chicken causes AIDS. She's fucking smoking hot. Look at that picture.
How many bitcoins for her to take off her panties?
Yeah, seriously.
She's all right.
No, I'll pay bitcoins.
right.
I'll pay bitcoins for that. I won't pay real dollars.
I
Bitcoins.
do that every time there's a gorgeous chicken race. It's like, oh my God, look at her. Like, she's all right.
She knows. Sure.
Okay, I guess.
All right, well,
Nothing
let's
to call home about.
let's see what they're writing. Let's see what they're writing on her wall because
she's something to video Skype home about.
all those blowjobs you have given have made you retarded. That's one post on her wall. Love what you said about chickens and gays. It's probably true.
Cock.
That's a lot of these are in Spanish.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
And once again, we have evidence that models are beacons of intellectual prowess. Ha 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 ha. These people on Facebook are fucking really funny. They should all be comics.
They really are so edgy.
The National Federation of Colombian Poultry Farmers. That's my favorite of all federations, by the way. Okay, it goes Colombian Poultry Farmers Federation, World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, and then the IPW.
Of course. Calling Paris remarks outrageous and referring to her claim that chickens are injected with hormones to accelerate their growth as an urban myth. Sadly, Paris is far from alone in her belief that hormonal chickens lead to homosexual kids.
Thank God, because I thought it was gay adoption.
Because up until 10 years ago, these hormonal chickens were all anybody ate. Like in the 18th century, who ate anything other than hormonal chickens?
Explains a lot.
Whole villages of homosexuals.
San Francisco, that's what happened. They only ate chicken for 6 months.
Yeah, they had
Wait,
one.
in San Francisco of all cities, they're going to conduct that study and go, wait a second, people are turning gay because they're eating organic chicken. That's all we can think about here in San Francisco.
And back then, they had one giant village of homosexuals. It was called Greece.
Hey, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and chicken.
I like my
that
chicken
grease.
small and straight.
Yeah, seriously.
That's what she said.
I want my chicken to get drunk and beat its chicken kids when it gets home. A fucking man chicken.
I want my chicken going to the fucking strip club and paying in those bullshit bit dollars.
Making
and then
it
going
rain digital coins.
Pay your strippers in digital money, chicken, and then give me the homosexuality from eating chicken breasts.
First of all, he pulled his dick out during the dance. Then he didn't want to pay me the 2 bitcoins he owed me.
That cock pulled his cock out, and the next thing I knew, he wasn't paying me the bitcoins.
See, that's why I don't let those kind of chickens in here. I told you. Exactly why.
Is that why you have the no football jerseys rule?
And we only enforce it when we want to?
Yeah.
What?
P-Rock in the chat's asking, does chicken mean something else here? He's just curious.
Oh, no, just chicken.
Okay.
And also black people.
Oh, see, why did you
What?
have to do that?
Nigger.
I don't know
Come
why.
on, bro.
I didn't do
See,
that.
now Mitch hung up because you upset him with that soundbite. He's very, loving of all
Well,
people.
thank you for letting me know how I can get Mitch to hang up next time.
Transfer him 50 bitcoins. He'll be back. That's $3,000.
Seriously, we'll keep him roped in with this Bitcoin thing. That's how
He
we
had to
keep
hang
him.
up because he needs all the bandwidth to mine for these coins. Now he's addicted.
We've been paying Mitch in Bitcoins for like a year now.
Oh, he's back.
What happened, faggot? What happened, faggot?
I think he's battling a Skype
Mitch?
echo.
Well, yeah, I think his whole fucking computer now is riddled with viruses.
That's what you get for installing Bitcoin, you
Bitcoin.com.
stupid
Got
son
it.
of a bitch.
That's true. He just answered and hung up like 3 times in a row. What's going
I
on?
hope he not only ruined his computer, I hope there's Minnesota loses all its internet because of
see
him.
That that's what you get for using Mac. Somewhere right now, Mike Singh is fucking laughing like a supervillain. I engineered this whole Bitcoin scheme just to get that done.
That's
what you It's get for- Sing,
motherfucker. Couple sues after their luxury Hamptons home is used by renters for sex parties as part of an internet reality show.
Ooh, sex parties.
Wasn't that an episode of The League? Homeowners are suing the producers of an X-rated web reality series. I wonder if it's Bang Brothers. After sex parties were allegedly thrown at their or maybe it's ex-girlfriend revenge during a summer rental.
No, but how do you lease your home away without knowing what it is? Like, I remember my grandmother, stupidly, God rest her soul, turned down. There was a film called, I think, Broken Flowers with Bill Murray.
Yes, I know that movie, yeah.
That was filming in Sloatsburg, New York, and offered my grandmother something like $15,000 to use her house. And, of course, she went, no.
Yeah, but
being an
dude-
old school Ginzo.
Oh, it all works now.
And they're, shut up, who cares, Mitch? And they were going to put her in a hotel room and all that shit, and she said no. But, I mean, they said to her, all right, this is what the movie is going to be for. And as a selling point, of course, like
that
Bill
wasn't
Murray's gonna
fucking
be in
internet
it,
porn,
all
bro.
that shit. But how do you do that? How do you lease out your home without knowing what it's going to be for?
Well, because
We're
this
gonna
is
pay
like
you
internet.
900,000 bitcoins.
Dude, this is like internet porn. I don't think they like got all the permits. I think they just rented a house. Like, oh, we're gonna
Yeah.
rent it for the weekend, and then we're like, we'll just film it.
But, like, if you own a house and someone comes to you going, all right, we're going to pay you this much to rent it out.
Oh,
wouldn't
dude,
you
I've
be
known
pissed?
people. I used to live in a like on an island where they used to just have summer rentals. Dude, they fucking don't verify half those people. You have so many people coming and going in those rentals, dude. They're not paying attention.
Stuart and Susan Silverman released property in East Hampton,
Jews,
Long Island, to a businessman who failed to tell
You Jew motherfucker, you!
You prick, fuck you!
who failed to tell the couple the luxury home would be used for a party of 5. It's spelled P capital A R T Y of 5, an internet show featuring scantily clad women and drinking.
Ooh,
Sounds like my kind of show.
Sounds
My fetish is
scandalous.
chicks dumping beer down their tits.
Sounds titillating.
No, wait.
Why is the A capitalized?
Because they like to party. The
Oh.
couple from Brooklyn have filed a complaint at the Long Island federal court system, which is / doghouse, for unspecified damages, including $20,000 in repairs and a couch with sperm stains that could not be
A
removed.
thorough steam cleaning.
Someone jizzed into my couch so deep that they could never take it out for all the bitcoins in the world.
My fucking couch is pregnant.
So, wait.
Yes, Joe.
I'm just trying to picture the couple after they came back to this mess going, I think we should get a black light. Like, who brought that up?
Put it over the
going,
couch.
Like, how do you find the fucking cum stain? One of them had to go, all right, let's go to Radio Shack.
Tongue.
Let's go to Spencer Gifts. Shut the
You
fuck
heard
up,
him,
Mitch.
your tongue.
All right, forget it then. Go ahead. Move on with your story.
What if
Whoa!
what if they just smelled it You know, like there's just that vibe in there.
If it's a couch that shows the stains well, I mean, you don't even need a black.
Or
light.
maybe the husband, when the wife was sleeping, was going through porn sites and goes, "Is that my fucking couch?
Yeah, seriously.
Is that my fucking couch?
That's my iPad on that table."
That's my iPad. There's a wedding picture right there on the fucking table. That's me and my wife. What the fuck?
The couple found out what was happening at their home on June 23rd last year after being tipped off by neighbors that a huge party was underway. They discovered dozens of cars and security guards and around 100 people, according to the New York Daily News. The Silvermans later found pictures of their home online dubbed the Vice Hamptons Crib, along with women in various stages of undress.
I have a bleached asshole.
That's what they're.
The couple said that the neighbors now view them in less than favorable light following the scandal.
I wonder why. We're filming porno in East Hampton.
You Jews are taking bitcoins for pornography in your fucking Hampton home.
Because I realize that Hamptons has like this fucking reputation as like glitzy parties every night. Like
hoity-toity.
I lived out East Long Island most of my life. You don't fucking like those parties are few and far between. It's a very quiet area. They have like the strip where they have parties, but those houses and these big fucking pads, like they're not throwing fucking wild Puff Daddy parties every night. There's like Memorial Day and Labor Day weekends where it's a fucking shit show all over the place. But all these like, I don't know, man, all these people who think, oh, I'll just rent a crib in the Hamptons and I'll just throw a party and I'll blend. Like, no, you won't, asshole. Fucking an hour into the party, all your neighbors are going to be calling, like, what is going on over there? That's not normal behavior.
The next story takes place
If
in...
you take, like, and what was that, South or East Hampton? It was
East,
one of those.
East.
You don't fuck... East Hampton's like the one you do. You better take that shit to Quogue or fucking West Hampton or one of those shitty areas.
Well, speaking of Long Island, this one hits close to home.
I just found this one.
Now
right
I'm
before the show.
going to read the title,
Yeah,
and I want you to guess why this is significant specifically to Mersh. Long Island mom had heroin in car, kids in back seat.
He was the kid.
No,
he was the mom.
No,
He stuffed heroin in the kid's asshole.
We got this. Yeah, I was the kid. We got the story from the fucking periodicals, the library.
Two Long Island women are facing endangering the welfare of a child and other charges after they were found in a parked SUV with bags of heroin. Tara Riley, 26. Is that the one?
No.
And Amanda Cosby, 27.
Wait a minute. Does Mersh have a connection to one of these
Well,
gals?
I'm glad you asked, Joe.
Let's not get fucking titillated and excited. It's not what you guys think.
So
Can we have an AP photo in the chat room of this gal?
Of course we can.
I just know her.
Press has a picture.
I just went to school with this chick. Like, I just know her. It's not like anything.
You can say it's an AP source.
There you go.
It's an AP source. We didn't. I don't know who took.
So
this
which
picture.
one did you bang?
No, I didn't. I swear to God, I didn't bang you.
Ew, Mersh, what'd you do?
Yeah, that's what it is. I bet. No, these are two girls that I went to school with. The one I've never seen before.
God.
The one on the right. The one on the left looks.
When did you graduate?
horrendous.
1978?
No, dude, that's the worst part,
Christ.
bro. That's the worst part. This is why
She's
the story is so
26.
funny. No, 27. The one on the left is the one I went to school. I can't vouch for the fattier
the
one.
27-year-old is a year younger than me, and she looks like that.
That's what
She's
I
the same age I am. Almost.
Dude, I remember this girl from like just post high school and high school. Like this girl was around. This girl wasn't bad looking back in the day. Like I'm gonna try to find an old picture of this chick now because she
for bitcoins.
She was never fucking gonna be prom queen, but she looks horrendous. And yeah, she's just some girl we went to high school with, and she heroin and locked up with her kids, and everybody's laughing about it right now.
Officers found open bags of heroin on the front seat, and the woman told the police that they had gotten high earlier that day. Police said Riley's 4-year-old daughter and Crosby's 5-year-old son were in the back seat of the vehicle.
I was just airing out my heroin. You do that sometimes. It's like wine.
Sometimes you open a bag and let that shit just. Everybody in the car, just take a second. Here's a straw. Just get your.
Ashley in the chat room said the one on the
relaxation
right. Ashley in the chat said the one on the right has a stronger jawline than Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, dude. Look at her face.
When I tell my 5-year-old, just sit back in the car seat, dude, and I'm going to shoot some heroin. All right, relax.
The bag is open because I want it open, brother. I don't need to close it until I come down.
Just make sure you go to Pasta Mania, dude. Riley and Crosby were each charged with 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a child, criminal possession of a controlled substance, and criminally possessing a hypodermic instrument.
What you gonna do when my bail bondsman runs wild on you, brother?
My hypodermic instrument is gonna show you real pain.
So congratulations, Amanda Cosby. Another fucking white trash, horrendous train wreck that made us look bad. Way to go, Pat Med. Way to go, guys.
By the way, two stories tonight.
But wait, real quick, Mersh, be honest. When you were in high school, was this one of the girls you were like, oh, I wish I could fuck her? I
wouldn't lie. The one on the left was one that, like, I never banged, but would have, like, gladly. Back in the day, she wasn't bad, dude. I mean, again, she was never fucking hottie, you know, but she was pretty cute. And, dude, the heroin fucking...
It looks like more than heroin, dude. It looks like one of those like Harlem Apartments, like lip collagen injection Botox things that went wrong. There's some kind of shiny. I don't know.
This broad fell apart, man. Oof.
Strip club fight ends with 2 men losing their legs.
4 legs were
How
lost.
the fuck does that happen?
Somebody swept a leg, Johnny.
2 men
Out at a
lost
strip
both
club
legs.
ends with a nasty fight that cost 2 men their legs.
Yeah, it all happened early Sunday morning.
Okay, sorry. But can
Johnny
I
swept a leg.
Why didn't I find this story for my show? This is great.
I came to test out my sea legs, but you ain't got no leg, Kendra.
But you ain't got no leg.
Did you do this? Did you do this story, Joe?
No, I was being serious.
Okay.
I didn't hear about that.
Because I know you did an amputee story, but not this one.
Exactly, it would have been a tie-in, but
And KTLA's Wendy Birch is live in downtown LA with the details.
Their legs.
I'm backing up because this main reporter does not want to be there. She's like, "Oh my God, why?" Just listen to her.
A night out at a strip club.
Inside the strip club?
I'm sorry?
Is she reporting from
No,
inside
no.
the
She
strip club?
said at a news anchor desk, but she does not want to be there. Watch.
With a nasty fight that cost 2 men their legs.
Yeah, it all happened early Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, why is Buffalo Bill doing the fucking news reading? Would you?
It rubs the lotion on his skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Well, what
This
happened
is
was
Kendra reporting for Hollywood Scoop.
what happened
2
was-
men lost their legs.
And I lost my boyfriend last night.
Tell me what's more tragic.
KTLA's Wendy Birch is live in downtown LA with the details. Good morning.
Good morning. A horrific escalation.
Sorry, go ahead.
In light of the fact that 2 men have lost their legs in a tragic strip club shooting incident, good morning.
Hope you're having a good
Tell
morning.
us what
That's
happened.
right. In a violent brawl in a strip club, 2 men have lost their legs and we're assuming caught hepatitis.
A horrific escalation of an argument that took place at Sam's Hofbrau, this bar and strip club in downtown Los Angeles. Right now, of the 2 victims,
What a
we know
great name.
one
That
of
really
them.
jumps out at me too.
Sam's Hofbrau.
Sam's Hofbrau. When I think
Like
sexy
picture
ladies,
some German chicks in like fucking
Yeah.
lederhosen just stripping down
when I think of
at the
beautiful-
Hofbrau, like,
when I think
das
of-
ist mein titties, asan with mein titties.
Yeah, when I think of bottles of champagne and beautiful women, I think of Steve's Hofbrau.
Had to have both of his legs amputated above the knee. The other one had to have one of the legs amputated. Let's take you back to when it all started. It was
Now
actually
we know
about
who the
20
winner was.
Fair enough.
At Von Hofbrau, it's where all the strippers dress like members of the Von Trapp family. Looks
Winner,
fucking
winner,
horrible.
genetically engineered chicken tit dinner.
24 hours ago,
Guys.
around 3:30 a.m. Sunday morning. Of course, this place stays open pretty much 24/7. But we understand there was some sort of altercation, some sort of argument that took place between 3 patrons inside of Sam's Hofbrau. It then escalated. It then went outside. We believe words were still exchanged. And then at some point, the suspect in all of this, Terrence Meeks, a 40-year-old man from Paramount, apparently got behind the wheel of his white BMW and he sped into the direction of the 2 victims in all of this, 2 Hispanic males, ages 57 and 24. We're not sure of their relationship, but we're sure that they
But
were
we're
standing
assuming they're related.
Clarence speaks.
We're not sure of their relationship, but we're assuming they're cousins.
Or father and son.
One was seen sitting, and the other one was seen leaning outside of the Home Depot the next day.
Ashley in the chat room, the Hofbrau is David Hasselhoff's finishing move. He hit him with the Hofbrau! The Hofbrau!
front of their Mini Cooper. Apparently, the white BMW just slammed into the 2 men, and then the force of that just kept pushing his car, accelerating, so much so that the Mini Cooper was then pushed right back up into the side of that building. Again,
This news story brought to you by the Mini Cooper.
Power. Lost your legs there. Now you fit. Mini Cooper.
victims in all of this suffered severe injuries. One of them lost both of his legs. The other lost one of those legs. They're listed in critical but stable condition.
One
The
of those
suspect
legs. One of those two legs that he had, he lost one of those legs. She
All
didn't
of
say,
this-
well, they had 16 legs between them. One of the perpetrators lost one of those legs. She just said straight out, well, we had 17 perpetrators. One lost one of those legs.
There's not many legs left to go around.
How many legs are there? I'm confused.
Apparently, his new fucking habit is leaning. I just
taken
lean
into
up against the side of the Walmart all day. That's what I do.
He faced a whole
Tragic strip
host
club
of
accident.
charges, including
The one upside is, though, they were hit the day before they were going to do another stupid Harlem Shake video.
of course, attempted.
They
So
were
you
doing
see-
the Harlem Shake video.
Yeah, were they? No, that was called a seizure. That's called loss of blood.
I hear both of these guys are going to be suing the strip club for 6 million bitcoins.
Oh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of real money. Oh, good. The next one is in Omaha, so that's always a good story.
You know, it's exciting.
Jail probation for writing bomb threat. Oh, you already read this one, didn't I?
Yeah, maybe I.
You put it in there twice.
Did I?
And I read it twice like an
Whoops.
asshole.
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Hey,
What's
folks. Hey, folks. Live radio. What are you going to do, huh? Sometimes it
Don't
happens.
do that, because
Am I right?
I don't want to do anything
Yeah.
now because you just
Live
said that.
radio,
Set up.
people.
Don't say anything else.
You know, guys,
I
sometimes.
honestly don't think I heard this.
Sometimes when you do live programming,
You copy and paste the link twice before the show.
What is this form you sent me from PETA?
oh, this is.
Oh,
this
boy.
This is yeah. If you, I saw this on FARC. It is all the
What
just in that county in Virginia.
People for Ethical Treatment of Animals. They have this is their online animal reporting.
And just scroll down to how many have been euthanized this year, just in the Virginia county.
No, wait. Maybe you should put it in perspective and see what else that they've done before they get to the euthanized part.
Well, yeah, there was a certain amount that they took in.
Well, the numbers,
and then there was a certain amount that they.
The numbers are rather out of whack.
They
So you're saying PETA saved a lot of animals?
You would think. I mean,
Sure.
like I saw this before. There's a certain amount that they accepted, and then there's a certain amount they had to decide to get rid of. And you would assume that.
By get rid of, you mean find good homes?
Yup.
No, I mean like
sometimes.
put in a.
Inject
oven.
them with
Well,
a chemical formula that makes them go
Heaven's
sleep.
a really good home.
they
Isn't that
they
where we're all trying to
had
go at the end of the day? I mean,
they had
dog there quicker. Like it's humane as it gets.
They had 1,877 cats. Either between some of them were stray, some of them were dropped off, surrendered. 1,877 total animals, cats, dogs.
187 on an undercover cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These were all brought in to them to
Or they're picked
find
up.
new homes. I'm assuming.
yeah, to find new homes.
And I'm assuming all of them lived.
Well, yeah.
Out of
maybe.
1,877, 1,675 were euthanized. So only
Sounds reasonable.
200. And by the way, hold on.
600.
Are you
And,
sure you're not reading that wrong? 'Cause I
No,
thought-
and 130 of them were just transferred to another facility where we're assuming they were also euthanized.
So that means that yeah, that's right. They were
in other
just
words, all of
transferred.
them that were brought in to be
Here.
saved, killed.
I'm posting the link in the chat in case.
More people got out during 9/11.
Oh no!
23 were adopted. Though.
No, guys, but PETA cares.
23 were adopted.
People, stop giving the animals to PETA. Just give them to someone else.
Anything else?
PETA cares though. They don't like.
They have a
fur.
better chance if you throw them in a wood chipper.
If you threw 1,877 cats into a wood chipper, I think more would accidentally survive.
No, I'm looking at the list right now, and the total received is 1,877.
Right.
The total
Disposed.
disposition,
No,
which means
no.
killed,
Go to the
is
bottom. Go to the
1,877.
No. That's disposition.
Kill everybody you send to
No,
us.
euthanize is 1,000. See the euthanize tab?
Yes, and now see that means 100. That means 5 were reclaimed by their owner. 23 were adopted. 130 were transferred to
You're
another
reading it
facility.
wrong because that's for all of the animals total, not just cats.
No, I know. All of them. Yeah, this is all of them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, and 130 were
It's just
transferred.
most of them were cats, though. 1,100 were cats.
130 were transferred to another agency, and as Royce said, which means they were probably just killed there. Okay,
Euthanize on the
43
premises.
filed under miscellaneous. What
I
does that
assume
even
that's
mean?
sold into sexual slavery.
I assumed they were cut up
Get
for
that
parts.
pussy.
Slightly big.
43 sold to Chinese restaurants.
The sad, I think the saddest part is if you looked at how they were received, you'd think most of them were just strays that people found. No, most of those were surrendered by an owner. Like they just gave away their cat.
That's horrible.
All I can think
To
of
death.
when I saw that was like an episode of Hoarders where, like, they'd be like, all right.
Oh, look at this wildlife. Of course, you pick up wildlife sometimes, like deer. Picked up 72 euthanized out of 81 total. Nine of them relocated.
Nine of them were released back into the wild.
There you go.
I just saw this. There's an on-hand December 31st number, and there is out of all of the animals that were, out of the 1877 that were brought in, they had one left on December 31st. So I assuming they're treating these animals like you do assets or taxes for a business. You get rid of it all before December 31st so you don't get hit. Like.
Oh God, that's horrible, dude.
Can I write off my dead pussy? That's all I want to know.
Oh
It was
boy.
purchased in Bitcoin.
No, they're
Can I
doing.
write this motherfucker off?
Just what if I free? Can I free these animals? Will they take bitcoins?
I don't understand the wildlife thing. Like, why would you give wildlife to PETA, and why would PETA kill it? Just put it outside. It's wildlife.
But it's back in the wild. I
Ethical
agree.
treatment involves euthanasia.
Well,
Penn and Teller did a great episode on PETA and what scumbags they are.
Well, PETA loves to hear feedback, folks, and their main email is info@peta.org. It's in the chat
Ooh.
room. I'm
Do
just
they have a
saying.
Twitter?
I'm sure it's at PETA. I couldn't imagine that fucking aggressive organization didn't get their fucking name back.
Now, why do you call them aggressive? You make them sound like
Because
they
they
do.
murdered 1,675 animals
In Virginia.
in 3 months in just Virginia.
So sad.
So there's that.
No, I think just one city in Virginia.
And they support people that, firebomb clinics and places that do animal testing.
This is good. By the way,
Well, that's cruel.
Congress to force Postal Service to keep Saturday delivery.
That's great. You know what? I'm at a point now where I'm almost like, cancel it. We're so broke. I don't even mind if you cancel it. But you're
You
just
know how
going to
much
waste
mail I
that
get
money.
on any given day? Like, please cancel Saturday delivery, please.
Yeah, but
One less thing from Boomburger. Eat my dick.
Yeah, the United States Postal Service, they said, listen, we could save a lot of money if we don't do Saturday delivery. And Congress is like, fuck you. You do it anyway.
But today,
Fuck you, you
we're
lose
announcing
that
that we
money.
are moving forward with a change to our national delivery schedule. The new delivery schedule.
Only 90% of things will be delivered on fire.
Only white people will receive their mail.
All right. Well, hey, fine.
So their delivery is going to resume as
scheduled. Yes.
Yeah, so the only thing that won't be going out is there's collection bills.
Will result in about a $2 billion
green dot
annual
cards.
cost reduction. And it's an important part of our return to profitability and financial stability. Beginning the week of August 5th this year, the Postal Service delivery schedule will consist of 6 days of package delivery and 5 days.
Oh my
of
God, who the hell cares?
Congress is really boring.
It
really is.
They make anything boring.
Like-
Why were there so many cameras taking pictures of this fucking dull event, by the way?
We're here to announce that.
Wait, but now
effective April
are they
28th.
announcing that they are still going to deliver on Saturdays?
Yeah,
or
they
they're
are.
not?
No, they are. They still are.
We're here to announce that effective April 28th at the Dragonfly in Carlstadt, we will be having our first live event for More Like Radio. Information, of course, is at mlrlive.brownpapertickets.gov. This is just
I don't like this Mersh
.com.
filibuster.
1,684
this
cats
time-
have been euthanized this year. Come to our show this for April 28th, and you can adopt a cat for free by paying your admission. We will give you one free cat that has been taken from a local shelter somewhere in the Karlstadt area, and you can take this cat home with you and treat it like it was your own before we reclaim it and then
murder
kill
it.
it in front of you.
And murder
That's
it in cold blood.
MLRlive.brownpapertickets.com.
For your
.com
cat
or
euthanized.
.gov if you want the website to load more
It's not
slowly.
.gov.
To load more slowly and be more inefficient and cost you money.
In an effort to save money, we'll now be delivering mail on Sunday, and we actually added a new fake day called Google Glock, where we'll also deliver mail. Jesus Christ, you're doing it backwards, guys.
Wait, I thought you were serious
you'd
for a
like,
second.
you can-
Mail on Sunday.
They're not actually going to deliver on Sunday, are they?
No, it was a joke.
You can go to morelikeradio.com or go to morelikeradio.gov. The only difference is when you go to .gov, we're going to ask you if you like poor kids or retarded kids more.
Neither.
What's the difference?
They're both
Retarded kids love bitcoins.
They're both gross.
Yeah. True.
No, retarded kids love bitcoins.
Never.
Trick question. I don't like kids.
Retarded kids are always eating those digital marbles and digital bitcoins.
Digital crayons and glue.
No, but that's good. You push the carts at Walmart. You're changing society.
Good for you. Bitcoins. Bitcoins, the New York Jets of currency.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. You're changing everything. You're helping everything out.
You're like Tim Tebow. We're going to give you an extra 2 bitcoins an hour.
Did you say Tim Tebow?
Power.
And Kanye West and Kim Kardashian have decided
Kimye.
what they're going to name their kid.
Holler.
They're going to name it North.
This is going to give me so much money.
North.
I thought they were broken up.
Northwest.
The kid's name is Northwest. Not even a joke.
The fuck?
Is he going to be heading north?
We are
North-
naming our
west?
child after a direction.
I thought it was going to be Gucci Prada Coach West.
Is her middle name By North?
No.
My wife is a filthy, dirty whore, West.
That is the stupidest name ever.
I thought it was going to be Nigger Lover.
Come on, man.
That's just.
Is that the way you want people?
I thought it was going to be called Disgrace to Their Race, and I'm talking about Kanye.
Disgrace
Hey.
to your race means peace. See you later. Later, alligator.
I was kidding, guys.
No, you weren't. You meant it.
No,
I could
Marie,
hear it in your
Marie,
voice.
that wasn't a knock on Armenians. It was a knock on pieces of shit.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. It's Kim Kardashian. I don't care what ethnicity is. She's just a piece of garbage who takes rapper dick.
And the Voice of Elmo's back in the news. The Voice of Elmo sued over meth-fueled sex parties.
Well, you know, rarely are you not going to get sued as a result of a meth-fueled sex party.
The original Voice of Elmo accuser
That's why I
Sheldon.
stopped having meth-fueled sex parties, because they're lawsuit magnets.
It really is. I mean, the outcome is just not worth it.
Yeah, and I couldn't afford my prepaid legal bill anymore.
The original Voice of Elmo accuser Sheldon Stevens has now officially sued Kevin.
Shel
Clash.
Silverstein?
The guy from Big Bang Theory?
The guy at Lisa's house in the Hamptons?
Has now officially sued Kevin Clash, alleging this former Sesame
Kevin
Street
Costner?
Clash of the Titans?
former Sesame Street puppeteer lured him into a sexual.
It's a good movie.
Lured him to a sexual
Lords of
relationship
Dogtown?
when he was
Sesame
under
Street.
Lord of the Dance?
underage. Stevens, who originally recanted
Electric Boogaloo?
Even Stevens?
Lord of the Rings? That was overrated. I never saw it.
his claims of sex abuse, only to recant, and his recant amid reports that Clash had
He won't.
paid him off. Says Clash and Stevens chauffeured to his New York apartment for sex, starting when Stevens was 16.
Bring the boy to my apartment for sex later.
Recant or won't.
I'm so glad somebody else appreciated that one. It was so bad, it was good.
Stevens says Clash smoked crystal meth.
London calling it is heaven.
Stevens says Clash smoked crystal meth, and the chauffeur masturbated while he watched the pair have sex.
The chauffeur masturbated?
Yeah.
Should I stay or should I go?
The chauffeur should have to pay in bitcoins.
TMZ explained that after Stevens recanted his...
Oh, there's spiders in my blood.
Clash never paid him settlement money they originally agreed on, and thus the lawsuit was filed. 3 more accusers stepped down after Stevens and earlier month Clash sought to dismiss.
Should I stay or should I clean the bathroom?
Oh, it'll smell like asshole. If I stay, I will be bashful. So you got to let me know. Should I stay or scrub the bowl?
You gotta let me know. Should I pick up my face mo? It's funny because you're on drugs.
So who does Elmo's voice now? Anybody who ever could talk ever? There you go, new Elmo.
Pay me. I'll do it. Do it right now.
Don't do that. I thought they arrested that phony in Times Square.
What are you talking about?
I thought the Elmo thing was over.
The great Elmo Gate.
Yeah.
You mean the fake
Elmo Gate? We were done with that.
You mean the fake Elmo that has fleas and tells you to go to a comedy show or whatever in Times Square?
I have no food. That's not nice. He's doing good.
Yeah, what do you do now?
I don't know. Figure out where the comedy show is on your own.
I guess.
Evan Weiss owes me $40 and I fucking want it back. So
telling
if any
you-
of you motherfuckers see Evan Weiss performing at some sort of comedy club, you tell him he owes Royce Lopez $40 and I'm coming to get it.
With interest.
And I'm coming to get it.
Oh, shit.
With like 5 years worth of interest on
Yeah.
that shit.
Tell
So
'em.
it's like $60.
Which means it's 3,600 bit dollars.
You get over it. Rupert Pupkin's never going to give you your money. So just stop.
No, but it's a good gimmick. You know, the whole Jew comic thing, that voice and the act, it's great. You know, and he puts on great shows.
I don't sound like it doesn't sound like you're being honest.
Yeah, I feel like you're not being sincere.
Huh? I'm just talking on my ass, trying to be a dick.
Like Ace Ventura?
Ventura. That's Mark Margolis.
Joe's got to be good.
What do you mean?
I know. Joe's got to. I know. Joe's got to
fucking
toe
Hollywood
the
Joe
line.
Coletta.
Yeah, we know.
What are you talking about? I don't give a fuck about that Jew asshole. What are you talking about?
That's cool, man. Hollywood Joe. I got you.
We know Hollywood Joe Coletta.
Just because I got friends that deal with these local
Hollywood
comics,
Joe
I don't have to. I mean, I
Solera.
feel bad for them, and I want to put them in a position.
I know you're a power broker and some deals. You got some
We get it. We get it, bro. We all get it here, man. We get at Fifth Circle. We understand that sometimes you got to toe the line. We got you. Bro. Sorry, too loud.
What line am I towing?
Love is in
Towing that business line, bro. You know, I get it, man. Business before friends. I get it, bro.
Yeah, bro, and bros before hoes.
What are you talking about?
You know, brothers before whores.
always on time.
Anyway, the live event is coming up, so get your tickets.
When?
It's April 28th. Duh.
Carlstadt,
And,
New Jersey, bro.
And tell you what, if you're, you got like another couple of days out there till April, and anybody who gets their tickets, month of March, free gift bag, CDs, DVDs, all kinds of silly horse shit, free disposable Revo cigs, and we're gonna have raffles. The
Butt
day
Monkey
of.
in the chat room says these chicken nuggets taste gay as fuck.
And you can hear some of my incredibly hilarious and somewhat racist prank calls on one of the giveaway promo CDs.
We
we're
will
gonna give
have,
out.
we have a nice promo CD featuring some stuff from myself and Cousin Joe, and we're gonna cherry pick some other things. So it's gonna be really cool. So get your tickets.
If you do go
now.
to MLR.tickets.com, you could scroll down, click on Marie's link to the Facebook event, click join, so we know that you're coming.
And if you're one of these pieces of shit who's gonna wait till the day of to pay at the door,
Then fuck your mother in the
we're
face.
gonna treat you like dog shit. You're not gonna get the fucking special access and cool bonus stuff that
No
the early birds
respect
get.
for you, cunt.
So yeah, you just get your fucking ticket at the door, and then we're gonna treat you like dog shit. How do you like them apples?
Sent gift certificate to Sephora.
Royce is looking at me
You gotta
like,
fit
no, clearly we're not gonna do any of those things.
All right, well,
check it out.
Coming up after this, 360 on 420. So
That's
stay
right.
tuned.
I'm taking calls.
Thank you, Cousin Joe Show, for joining us. Totes Appreciate.
Anytime.
Thank you, Mitch
Def.
Heil, for joining us.
Yo.
And Dutch. Oh, no Dutch.
Thank you for joining me.
Well, you're welcome. Everyone's welcome.
And thank you.
This is what, yeah, you're here.
Thank you guys.
And we're out.
Waking up, I'm zeroed in on medicine. Am I waking up today? I'm seeing lights, feeling pain. There's my cure on ice. I can.
I want tater tots and pizza and just junk food.
Well, I'm hungry too.
I don't know.
Are you pregnant?
I don't know. No, I think I'm just losing weight. And so my body's not handling it well. And also somebody just called himself Tater Tot in the chat room, and I just wanted some tater tots. All right, I'm going to bed, though. What?
Did you put the highlights in the Fith Circle?
No, I didn't. I don't feel like it.